Are we ready to begin?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready.
All right.
Ready.
Judge, why don't you begin?
Good morning and good afternoon, counsel. Are we here on the court case between Bao the Whale and Mako Samishima?
Yes.
Yeah.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Wow,
Yeah.
very enthusiastic
Yeah.
courtroom today.
Yeah,
I
we're-
can see.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes, yes. Okay.
Woo!
Let's go!
Furry.
I'm gonna be rich.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
All right. Prosecution lawyer, porcelain maid Joel, please explain the case through the eyes of your client, Mako.
Your Honor, Mako Samishima was walking in a park at 3:34 p.m. when she decided to go down a trail and saw Bao, the defendant, yiffing to a picture of the wolf from Puss in Boots, the second movie.
No!
They made eye contact and started and Mako started screaming in fear. She ran, got the police, but when she came back, Bao was gone, and all that was left was a photo which was soaking wet. She had to receive immense amount of therapy, and she still has PTSD and nightmares to this day.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Defense lawyer Nags, please explain the case through the eyes of your client, Bao the Whale.
That sounded like some pretty good content. So let me explain. Bao, with my opening statement, is an idiot. Stupid yet charming, but loved by her community. Entertainers like Will Ferrell, Steve Carell, and many more had roles as entertainers and actors that played the parts of the idiot. While some of these coincide with my client being an idiot, I can't stress enough that my client is an entertainer and plays the parts to keep a smile shining on her viewer and audience's faces. We are here today to prove Bao is indeed not a furry, indecent exposure has not occurred, and she is nothing but a great entertainer.
Okay, thank you, Nags. Bao the Whale, have you prepared a statement for the court today as to why you are defending yourself against Mako's furry charges?
I have done no such thing. I am completely innocent. I have been framed. I have been framed by someone who wants to take me down and spread my name with filth across the internet. And I will not have this. I am here to completely disprove all allegations and walk out of this courtroom as a free woman.
Okay, thank you. Mako Samishima, have you prepared a statement for the court today as to why you are prosecuting Bao the Whale for furry charges?
I have. I saw something that day that I can never get out of my head. I would never make something like this up. It's been a really, really hard time. I've spent so much money on therapy, and I just want her to get help. I just need her to get help, and I need her to go away for a long, long time.
It's okay. It's okay, Mako. We'll get her away.
Thank you.
We'll put her down.
Well,
That's all from the prosecution, Your Honor.
Leading,
That's all from the prosecution, Your Honor.
Leading.
Lying bitch!
Hey, order in the court! Order in the court!
Stop her!
Order in the court!
Your Honor,
so much
please. This
emotional
is kangaroo court with how
Calm
Bao is
down.
acting.
Stop her! She's traumatized.
It's okay. It's okay.
You're fine.
We're here for you, Mako.
Thank you.
Order! Okay, Bao the Whale, please repeat after me.
Yeah.
I solemnly swear I am not capping.
I solemnly swear I am not capping.
All right, bet. Mako Samishima, please repeat after me. I solemnly swear that I am not capping.
I solemnly swear I'm not.
Hey,
Your Honor,
order!
please.
Your Honor, can you please put a muzzle on her? I know she likes it.
Bao, I'm going to charge you with contempt of court if you keep screaming in my
crazy.
courtroom.
That's crazy.
Muzzle, that's hearsay, Your Honor.
That's not what
No
hearsay
proof that she
means,
likes-
Nags.
What? Whoa.
You have no proof that she likes having a muzzle on.
What?
I saw it. I saw it.
Objection! You have no proof that she doesn't.
She's badgering me. She's badgering me.
Your team
She's
said it.
hacking.
Your team assumed it.
There was no assumption.
Overruled. Now, the court proceedings may begin.
All right. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to bring up the witness Battle Buddy to the stand.
Oh,
Please call it Battle Buddy.
Battle Buddy?
yes.
So, would you say that you have seen eyewitness accounts of Bao being a furry and or replicating furry-like actions?
It just traumatized me. I have nightmares about it daily.
Mm-hmm. Do you have, let's say, evidence? Do you have, different things that could prove this to the court? Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is a court of law, and we need definitive proof for whatever we're going to be proving today. Do you have some that you'd like to bring up?
I do. During the dating stream, she made me bark like a dog.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
Mm-hmm. And how did that
Really
make you
now?
feel? How did that make you feel, Battle Buddy?
Really now?
Belittled.
Mm-hmm.
Sad.
And what was Bao's reaction to you barking like a dog?
She just meowed at me.
Mm-hmm.
She wouldn't even.
Could you
wouldn't
do
even
a
talk to me.
repeat of what she did? Could you? I'm sorry if this is too much. Could you meow for the court right now?
You're bringing up a lot of. I could do it for the court, but you're bringing up a lot of trauma.
It's
man.
okay if you can't. I understand how traumatizing this was.
No. This is important.
Nags, they're laughing. Can you get them to stop laughing?
Just wait.
No. Hey. I'm just going to do my best to recreate the traumatizing scene real quick. Meow. Meow. I can't,
buddy.
sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I understand. So you're telling me Bao made you degrade yourself in front of everyone with this furry-like behavior, and then responded with her very own furry-like behavior in kind.
She wouldn't even treat me like a human.
Okay. Your Honor, we have some pictures that Battle Buddy has provided to us to show to the court.
Yes, please show them now.
All right. I'd like to bring up all of these pictures. If you'll be looking towards the furry trial Discord VC.
Yes.
I have a couple of pieces of evidence here. Number one, Bao's mouse pad.
Ooh.
If you please take a look at Bao's mouse pad. This has been provided to the courtroom. This is legal evidence. Bao's mouse pad
Very
is a
voluptuous.
Blythe the Wolf
I see.
from Elden Ring.
Okay.
I feel like the evidence speaks for itself. But if you need me, I can go into it deeper and further. As you can see, normally, some people could argue. Maybe the defense could even try their measly attempts at arguments to say that Blythe the Wolf is just cool. And I would agree. He's pretty cool. He's a neat wolf. Every man's best friend. But in this case, he's more than just a best friend, isn't he, Bao? If you take a look at Blythe the Wolf, look at his face.
What do you mean by that?
Do you see the blush on his face? What's happening there? Do you see the very rotund bosom that is being shown? Bao, where do you rest your hands on this mouse pad?
What hands? I don't have any.
Your Honor,
Tell him, Bao.
you-
Stop
you-
lying.
A lie in the court
Your
of
Honor.
law. You actually had to put your hand on the book to swear oath.
Mhm.
Bow.
She's capping.
You're not
Your Honor,
gonna get away with
objection?
this, Bao.
To keep it to his
My-
witness and not talk to my client, please.
I see nothing wrong
objection
with
is
that.
Overruled. You are allowed to question the witness.
Bao, just
Thank
be
you.
quiet.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, Bao, where do you, again, put your hands on this mouse pad? Where do you rest them?
You
Well,
don't need to answer that. You don't need to answer that.
all right.
You don't need to-
I don't need to answer that.
Objection, Your Honor.
Are you
It's a very
pleading the
simple
fifth?
question.
Plead the fifth. You don't need to answer that.
Okay. The fifth is what I plead.
Okay. Sustained.
It's not how that works. but okay. That's when you're getting arrested. Right?
Plead the fifth. bro.
Pleading the fifth is so you can get a lawyer to talk for you.
Stick to your,
You can plead the
stick
fifth
to
in
your
court.
witness and leave my client alone. Continue on.
Yeah.
All right, Your Honor. Well, there's more pictures that we have here. There's a couple of them. So as we can see, Battle Buddy, if you could explain the location and origin of this picture that you provided to the court, right here.
Yes. It's just one of the many furry personas that she has tried to force upon me and my group, and I can't even look at it anymore. Oh my god, it's terrifying.
It's okay. It's
It
okay.
haunts my dreams.
It's understandable. I know how you feel. It's a very haunting sight indeed for all of us here at the courtroom. Now, Your Honor, if I may I ask the defendant what this picture is of? Can they explain their
may.
actions?
You may.
Bao, can you please explain to the court what this picture is? Can you explain for yourself where did this picture come from and why does it exist?
You don't need to answer that.
My dad said I can't. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Are you
Yeah.
pleading the fifth?
I'm once again pleading the fifth.
Objection, Your Honor. She
Again?
can't do this forever. The content will be taken from us if she keeps not talking.
Okay.
All right.
So legally, I must say you are overruled. However, due to the nature that this is a content stream, your objection is sustained.
I agree. Go ahead. Speak, Bao. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. My dad said I can talk now. Basically, this picture, this picture here is a platypus, and it looks like it is about to go to a fancy ballroom. But before that, it's taking like a cute little selfie, a really cute selfie, before it goes to the ballroom, perhaps for a special episode of Phineas and Ferb.
Can the defense explain to the courtroom why this special little platypus, cute as you may say, as you described it, has your face on it, Bao?
That's not me.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I see a lot of striking similarities. You're saying that you don't see anything familiar in this picture? Nothing at all strikes a bearing resemblance to you?
Well, I don't know. I just don't remember having a duck bill on my face or
Correct. Correct.
yeah. I've
Your
never
Honor,
seen.
Your Honor,
yeah.
there's a thing called Photoshop, MS Paint, memes, media, all through the
Yes.
internet, out of context.
Objection, Your
Okay.
Honor. Bao clearly had a familiar resemblance here and knew where the picture came from.
Overruled. You are leading by implying that she knows where the picture came from when she clearly stated she doesn't.
Very well.
Thank you for the
We
sub.
have more pictures.
Oh, true.
We dodged one. Oh.
Well, let's see how you can dodge this. We have one more picture to show to the court. Battle Buddy has provided more than substantial evidence here. Battle Buddy, for this final picture, can you please tell the court where you got this? Because it seems like this very picture has nothing the defense can argue about. In this picture, it states that Bao is 100% furry with Bao on the screen in the middle of one of her subathon streams.
Ooh.
Will the defense like to explain this?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Mm-mm.
Your Honor, those sites, everybody knows, have tons of ads, pop-ups all along the side, because doing tons and tons of money that are monetized by the creators. They will
Your Honor,
post almost
objection. He's
anything.
not answering the question.
They will post almost anything, and they are not refutable in court.
Your Honor, please. He is
Your
avoiding the
your
question.
objection is overruled since he had not finished explaining himself yet.
Thank you, Your Honor. They're irrefutable in court. They have no
Thank you for the sub.
they have no sustenance to it. They have nothing attached, all for monetary gain. And you could type in anything. You could answer anything, and it's just an RNG generator that'll pick whatever you are. Has no.
I have a
sustenance, Your Honor.
question. Could the defense, or actually no, Joel, could you please provide a date this screenshot was taken, please?
Battle Buddy, do you have the exact date as you are the one who provided the screenshot to the court?
It was 2 days ago. I can't provide an exact time.
No, that's fine because we have an exact time on the screen. As you may see, 90 hours and 9 minutes in with 0.6 seconds on the
So that was
clock
from this
2 days
current
ago.
subathon that is currently happening.
I believe so, Your Honor.
So this is a recent piece of evidence acquired. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
I brought it forward. I've been preparing for the trial, and I just knew we got him.
I appreciate it. Okay. Now, Nags, it is your time to call up a witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it. Issa, can you please come up to the stand?
Hello.
Hello, Issa. So
Hi.
first, we're going to go into a few things here. So I just want to make sure you're comfortable. Can you explain who you are and your relationship to Bao?
I'm Isha. Bao and I have talked like twice. They asked me to come and defend her life.
Okay.
Okay.
And, are you a streamer of any sort?
Yes. Yeah.
You are a streamer. So
Mhm.
you're in the entertainment business.
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay. Very nice. Do you stream on the platform Twitch?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. And as a streamer, knowing being in the business yourself, you do understand that there's things that most people do. Bao's currently in one called a subathon, correct?
Yes.
Can you explain to the audience what a subathon is?
A subathon is where a streamer straps themselves to their gamer chair equipped with a gamer bucket for a numerous amount of hours, sometimes over 200, and attempt to entertain the masses with their silly antics.
Okay. With entertaining the masses, how that happens, is there anything usually embarrassing that some goals are usually put up?
Yeah, bitches be posting their feet like all the time.
Okay. And so there's goals of feet, and can you name any other kind of weird goals you might have seen or experienced yourself?
I think I saw one person get a tattoo of like a Twitch emote. So I don't think you can get worse than that.
Okay. And as a streamer, you enjoy when you do these streamathons. It's a funny gag, right? Getting a tattoo or something. But you would consider this sometimes a running joke continues on with your community, correct?
Yeah. It's all fantasy. It's for fun, right? It's not real.
Correct. So I would like to present at the video, Bell barks for 30 seconds. There's a video up on YouTube. At the exact 2-minute mark, you will hear a ding, 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 noticing a chime in the present. What that chime is a timer. In that video, you will see a wheel behind, noticing Bao doing this barking for her community, for her audience as an entertainer during her subathon or during an event. Now, Issa, I must ask you, would you agree the goal of a streamer is to make their audience laugh, smile, and entertain?
Objection, Your Honor. He's leading the witness to agree with him.
I would say it is overruled. You can only lead a witness that is when a witness that is on the opposing side.
Thank you, Your Honor. So Issa, would you agree that the goal of a streamer, as you being one yourself, make the audience laugh and smile as an entertainer?
Yeah, any means necessary. Like shave off your hair, wax your pubes, make them laugh.
Would you consider, barking as a type of goal that had to be hit that made her community laugh as an entertainer?
Oh yeah, I do that shit for $1.
Damn, you cheat.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Joel, please call up your next witness, Sugi.
Okay. Sugi, please state your business, your name, and who you are to the court.
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Sugi. I am a woodland dragon. I have been known Bao for a little over a year now. And during my time as her friend, I've been submitted to various amounts of traumatizing experiences with her. I could say that some of them were in call, so I can truly prove it, but I do have evidence for today of one thing she said to me that really struck me as a person and really changed my life forever. So, yeah.
Sugi, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Yes.
You're a streamer, right?
Correct.
Now, would you say as a streamer that sometimes the line gets blurred between what is happening on stream and what is happening in your own personal time in life?
I would say so, yes.
There's no
sometimes.
real clear distinction like there would be with the 9 to 5 between when you are working and when you're not, correct?
Exactly.
Now, would you say that you as a streamer and other people, most VTubers in general, correct, would generally not have too much of an online persona? It's mostly just their personality being shown and being shined upon a light so everyone can see it.
Yes, I think Bao is a really genuine person, and I really think that she is truly authentic with everything she does, including when she barks for her stream. I said
so
it.
would you say that even if the cameras are not there, she acts the exact same?
I can confirm it. Yes, I have heard her bark in call before.
Thank you. Thank you, Sugi. I appreciate that.
Of course. Thank you so much.
So the defense's whole testimony of it being for content, I feel like this is a little bit of a reach, don't you think, Your Honor? Considering that this whole accusation is from Bao being in a park with no cameras around and Mako, the eyewitness, having to see this for herself. Again, without a stream being around, not being anywhere.
I do see your point, prosecutor. However, I think two things can also exist at once. You can be an entertainer and hype up your genuine, authentic personality for content, and you can also have a completely fake persona for content.
That's my judge!
Now, I have a judge. This may be a little bit personal, but do you think that Bao has the ability to fake her entire persona every day on a stream that's going for 90 hours in a row, 3 days in a row?
Sorry, I'm not allowed to answer questions regarding the case, giving my personal opinion.
Okay, well, that's very well, Your Honor. That's very well. Well, would anyone else in the court, maybe the witness, Sugi, what do you think? Do you think that Bao has the ability to act and pretend to be a different person for 3 days in a row during a subathon, barking, pretending to be a furry? Or is it just her personality that's being shown a light through to show off to everyone in her stream?
I truly believe that despite the possibility of having that ability, that is just her personality shining through. So, and especially rightfully said, after 3 days on stream, I think she's just showing the world who she really is, and I don't know why we're denying it anymore. But yes, I do think that's her true identity, her true self.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes?
May I add something? I have something to say.
Speak, please.
A couple years ago at TwitchCon in San Diego, we went to SeaWorld and Bao saw a werewolf.
At SeaWorld?
At SeaWorld, it was Halloween, and if you were there, you should have seen the way she acted. It was horrific, and I had to pull her away from him, and I couldn't, and it was just so hard.
She's just making shit
Bao,
up. She's just making shit
Bao,
up.
you tweeted about it!
okay,
You
wait.
tweeted about it! It's on Twitter!
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Order.
It's on Twitter!
Your Honor, objection.
AI.
Mako, would you say
generated.
that this was there a camera anywhere when this happened, or would you
What are
say
you
that
objecting to
this
exactly,
is Bao?
Joel?
I have pictures
Bao
from
talking.
that day, and she tweeted about it. She tweeted about it.
Do you have evidence to prove this claim?
I have pictures of that day, but I don't have a picture of the werewolf. But I can find the tweets. I know it happened. I saw it with my own eyes.
Tell him, Nags. Tell him,
Just,
Nags.
so just like your tears, you have nothing, basically.
That's
No,
right.
they clearly.
Are you saying my
completely
trauma
fake.
is fake?
Damn.
Are you discrediting
Sorry,
my
Your
trauma?
Sorry, Your Honor.
Your Honor, the
What
defense
happened
is
to
attacking
believing
my witness.
women?
I've had to pay for
Oh.
so much therapy, and it's her fault.
Okay.
Why don't you pay for a nose job too
Prosecution,
while you're at
I
it,
would
bitch?
like you guys to please
Yeah, look,
provide
Your forehead's
defense.
big, so
What? Do you guys both want to get arrested for contempt of court? Like, I mean, we can catch
No,
two cases
no,
if you
Judge.
want to.
No, Judge.
All
I
right,
apologize,
all right.
Judge.
Then
No
shut
more.
the fuck up in my
Sorry,
courtroom,
Your Honor.
okay?
I
Listen,
apologize. No,
remember,
Your Honor.
Your Honor.
remember,
No.
I'm the
Your
one
Honor.
judging
Sorry,
y'all's
Your Honor.
behavior,
Your
so you
Honor.
better shape up, okay?
Yes,
Making
Your
me
Honor.
talk
I
like a
apologize.
Your
geriatric
Honor.
saying shape up. God damn it. All
Sorry,
right.
Your Honor.
I apologize.
Prosecution. Now I'm getting serious. Please provide evidence before any claims you make in the courtroom. Otherwise, they cannot be used or objected to as hearsay. Thank you.
That's right.
Defense, please speak in a timely manner and do not attack the prosecution when they are talking.
Sorry,
Thank
Your
you.
Honor. Sorry, Your Honor.
Again, Your Honor, I'm very sorry, and want to apologize on behalf of my client as well. So
Me too.
apologize. You're doing a fantastic job. I'd like to bring Sprixer to the floor, please. Your
Now
Honor.
hold on, Sugi. You had a picture that you would like to provide to the court, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
All right,
Now hold
please
your
present
britches
the
there.
picture, and then Nags and the defense will bring up the next
Sure.
witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sugi, could you please explain this picture to the courtroom?
This is something, a very cryptic message that Bao delivered on Twitter once. And I really think it showcases her true identity, personality, even off stream, because she wasn't streaming when she talked about this. Now, I just want to say that ovulation week is a sensitive time, okay? But I think that's when she really shines through. Her true personality shows. And that's when you can see.
Sugi, would you say that during ovulation week, it'd be too difficult to be able to put up a facade that would, fake an entire internet personality, as the defense was stating earlier?
Oh, yeah. Oh, especially for Bao. Yes.
Your Honor, permission to speak?
Yes, defense.
Living with 3 women most of my life, including my sister, I bought her a milkshake one time, and I gave it to her, and she started crying. And she goes, "I love you so much. You're the best thing that ever happened to me." And I said, "Is it that time of month?" She goes, "Yes." And I left. Any claims during ovulation week should be absolutely abstained and not hold any
Objection, Your
substance.
Honor. Nags, are you stating that your sister does not love you? Even though multiple times you have said
Whoa.
that she does.
Whoa! Whoa!
Not at all.
Contempt? Maybe.
If I may be excused, are you saying all women are the same?
During
Whoa.
Women's History
Whoa.
Month, Your Honor.
Whoa.
Women's History
During
Month.
Women's History Month?
No, I was saying that we should make sure with
I
any
knew it.
woman going through ovulation week
I
that
knew
they're
it.
very emotional and things are happening.
I
We
knew
should
it.
treat them with care, and anything that they do say is obviously out of emotion. And we
No.
should respect.
Oh, so you're saying
I
it's
think
out of
women are
emotion.
emotional.
Stating that's out of emotion, defense, just
listen,
clearly
listen.
suits us even
Hold
more,
on, hold on.
because that means she was emotionally ready for Blythe.
Because tell me why Sugi was the one who made that edit.
Oh,
Oh, oh,
defense. Do you have proof of this edit being provided by Sugi, the witness herself, instead of it being provided from
You
your
give me 15
side?
minutes. 15 minutes. I'm gonna scroll back into our DMs.
15 minutes
She-
doesn't sound like a
I will
decisive
give you
amount of
5
time.
minutes.
I did not make this edit. As a matter of
Wow.
fact,
you did.
her
Sugi?
long-standing community members.
I'm calling.
Sorry.
I'm calling Paul.
All right, all right.
Polly.
Order in the fucking court,
was not
guys.
me.
Okay, Jesus, I need you guys to chill for a second. So, Bao, you now have 15 minutes to go find this evidence. Okay, while that is happening, we can bring up the next witness.
Well, actually, Your Honor, Mako has provided screenshots of Bao's tweets during that Sealand debate.
Oh, this
Okay.
was not during the Sealand trip, but these are screenshots for evidence. These is evidential screenshots.
Mako, please let me know about the evidence before you try to put them in court.
I
Okay,
sent you these like 5
Can
hours
we,
ago.
can we have
Embarrassing,
Nags, the
embarrassing.
defense, bring up another witness? Meanwhile, you both sides sort through their evidence. Bao, look for the screenshot. Mako, figure out what fucking screenshot you're trying to show.
This evidence is incriminating, Your Honor.
Mako,
Can I
I'll
have
bring
a
you up
proper
later. It's fine.
explanation as to why before it is being provided to me?
Your Honor, these tweets clearly show Bao acting outrageously during her different weeks, and it's just clearly showing your signs of furryage. If you look at the tweets, they very clearly show different exhibiting acts that a furry would agree with.
So I have no labeled evidence currently in front of me, so I'm not quite sure what the prosecution is actually referring to.
That's right.
Okay. If you would look at the second picture in the furry trial Discord picture, you could very clearly see Bao tweeting out, nobody's forcing her to tweet this, at 1:44 a.m. in the middle of the night. This is clearly not for content. This is a late night thought that she gave to herself. And now you can see it. Bao, could you please repeat what you tweeted out in the second image there?
Objection leading.
That's
You
not
don't
leading,
have-
Your Honor.
You are implying
It's
that
literally what
did
she wrote.
tweet- You are implying that she did tweet that and making her incriminate herself. So that is leading.
Bao wrote, "I can't believe I'm a furry."
Ooh.
Bao, do you have an explanation for this? And this is not leading. I am simply asking her a question. And if that's so harm, then I could just leave the court right now. Because as you can see, this is a very simple question. There's no
appreciate the
incrimination here.
attitude I'm receiving from the prosecution side. I'm here just doing my damn job and making sure the law is upheld. Thank you, sir.
tell him, Judge.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
Please continue with your question.
Now, can I please get an explanation from the defense on why Bao tweeted at 1:44 a.m. I can't believe I'm a furry. In 2016. Now you could state that this was this was content, but this is 2016 before she was streaming.
I did not have a frontal cortex yet. All right, 2016. Bruh.
Bao,
Well,
when
Bao, we have more than
exactly
that.
was your debut date?
That would be October 30th, 2020.
Thank you.
Well, that's funny, Bao, because we have another tweet from you. We have another exact tweet from you. Maybe not as blatant. However, I would not like to disregard the 2016 tweet. If we look at the next tweet in the picture lineup, Bao tweeted, I want Blythe to breed me. I want his puppies. Please, I want the leash. I want the collar. I'm drooling. Woof, 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 woof. Bark, bark, bark. 2022.
After being a content creator.
That's right.
After.
After.
However,
Being a content creator. Yes.
before and after she tweets the similar furry things.
Your
Before
Honor,
she
permission
states
to
she's a
speak?
furry, afterwards, when she's doing content, she tweets out about Blythe breeding her.
Your Honor, permission to speak.
Yes, defense?
You're talking about context I had in 2016 before content creator and showcasing something after. You could have your correlation all you want, but the 2022 one with the breeding and everything is during content. And as an entertainer and streamer, and you being one yourself, you should know everything's almost all about content.
So are you saying Bao has a different personality while streaming compared to when she's not streaming?
I'm saying she's an entertainer.
That's not an answer. That's not an answer to the defense.
I'm telling you, that's what she is.
Is
She's an
she
entertainer.
or is she not a different personality or the same personality while streaming?
Her job is an entertainer.
He's repeating himself. He's just repeating.
I love how like legally this would be okay, but because this is content, it's so frustrating for you.
It's not answering the question.
Prosecution, you may ask the defendant directly the same question if you would like a more direct answer.
Bao, I'd like a direct answer from you. Do you or are you the same person on stream and off stream? And if so, if not, explain the differences.
Of course not. Of course I am not the same person online that I am offline. If I was the same person online when I'm offline, I would be arrested by now.
Isn't that why we're in
be
court?
here. I would be in prison.
Tell them you're an
I would skip
entertainer.
That's why we're in court.
Joel, she ran from the police.
I know.
She
She
ran from
did
the
run from the police. That's why
And
she's
she wasn't
here.
on stream. She wasn't on stream.
There were no
I've been
cameras at the
streaming.
time.
I've been streaming every single 24 hours a day. There is no proof of that. I've been here glued to my seat. In fact, I am disintegrating into my seat. I'm
So
decomposing
you're
into
saying
it.
that you were able, if you are so different, you're able to put on a persona for 3 days in a row without getting tired.
That's
as
right.
well as we said it earlier, during ovulation week, you supposedly are supposed to be different from how you normally are, according to how Nags' testimony is your defense. However, if you were the same during ovulation week and you're the same during streaming and you're the same in 2016, I do not see you being different on stream and off stream. I feel like it's the same thing.
Your Honor, he literally does not have a pussy.
Your Honor, objection. I could have a pussy if I wanted.
Okay,
No!
Your objection is in fact sustained. However, I would like to note that Joel is creating this narrative that you are different during ovulation week on the basis that your defense lawyer Nags presented with his example with his sister and the milkshake.
Your Honor, that may be fair. However, I'm trying to say that Bao is the same off stream and on stream, and there is no evidence that clearly denies this fact.
Your Honor, I've got a little bit of evidence regarding their witness, Sugi.
Please present it.
What's interesting is that she
Your
pinged.
lawyer left.
My lawyer will
No,
be
no,
back.
I'm watching. I'm
My
in
lawyer will
the
be-
evidence room. I'm in the evidence room.
He's
Watching.
in the evidence.
Waiting.
He's in the evidence room.
Okay.
I'm watching.
Regarding the ovulation tweet that I posted, if you see here, she posted something similar with the same language. Ovulating all by yourself, beautiful.
Objection, Your Honor. This isn't about Sugi. This is about Bao.
Sustained.
But where would I have received this ovulating tweet if not for Sugi, the person posting this ovulation meme?
Bao, I would like to request that you no longer accuse the prosecution of similar crimes that you have been accused for. This is your trial. On top of that, this does not prove or disprove any of the previous claims made because this is a completely separate issue. Although similar language and diction is used, this is not the same case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I would just like to
furry.
say-
Sugi's a furry. Sugi's a furry.
Your Honor,
I would
please
just
hold her in
like-
contempt of court.
Sugi's literally a furry. Sugi's
Your
literally.
Honor, I'm sorry. Don't worry,
fine.
she's gonna be good.
Order. Defense. Lawyer Nag. You need to make sure your client thinks before she speaks. I know there's a dent, and I know it might be getting deeper the longer she streams. However, I need you to make sure that before evidence is presented, accusations are thrown around, or words are spoken, that it will actually help your case rather than hinder it.
Chat, look really quick before I get yelled at. Look, check this shit out.
Once again, Your Honor, this is not about
I would
Sugi.
just like to say something.
No, go ahead. Yeah, I love to hear it.
I mean, listen, I have nothing but respect for furries. Okay,
What's wrong with being a furry?
there's nothing wrong with being a furry. I have accepted my reality. What I dislike and what makes me truly sad about this whole situation is that you are not owning up to your truth. And as a matter of fact, I keep sending these memes because I think that maybe it'll encourage you to truly own up to who you really are. Now, I would just like to say that the evidence was not made by me. It was actually made by one of your community members.
I'm
back.
That's right. I just stole it.
I'm back.
I
Where
just
did you
stole it.
go?
I'm back. No, sorry. There was something outside. No, my internet dropped. Did anybody hear anything I said? I'm sorry about that.
What
No, we
the-
did not.
Oh, okay,
Thank you.
Your Honor. I want, if I may, Your Honor, is that okay?
Yes.
Because my internet
Yes.
dropped. I apologize. I want to apologize for Bao's actions during that. Bao, please calm it down. She will calm it down.
damn,
But
okay.
if you notice the cameras are on, this is being streamed. She does have a different personality when the cameras are on. She's acting a little, different for the entertainment value. So I'm very sorry about that.
May I ask
Okay.
a question?
So, defense, I have a question. Do you have a statement on the basis of the evidence that Joel has just presented into the furry trial evidence box?
Mm-hmm.
Was there any new pieces, or was it just what we saw
There
prior?
was an accusation made by the witness that this evidence submitted stating, sorry for the things I said during ovulation week with Bao with the Ahegao face in front of a depressed looking werewolf.
Not
That,
made by Sugi.
No.
That was apparently stated to be created by quote unquote someone in her community that has made this meme that is being presented as evidence. Since it was someone in her community, and that is the new piece of information that we are being presented and not from the defendant directly, do you have a statement to make on the piece of this evidence being presented?
And that piece of evidence was in 2022, right?
2023.
2023.
It was on May 11th of 2023 at 1:08 a.m.
And that was on the platform X, Twitter.
It
I
was
assume?
on Discord. Are you
was on
looking into
Discord.
the evidence box?
No, I can't because my internet went down, so I actually don't have it up currently. So that's why I'm asking.
okay.
This is
All
your
right, yeah.
defense lawyer?
This is you're doing a great job.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm trying to be very respectful. You're doing a fantastic job. But it was in Discord. Was it in her community Discord? This presented, or who was it to?
Yes, it was posted by someone by the names of the RNZ. They had no role in the server with a white name, and they apparently posted this image, like I said, of Bao looking like an Ahegao face with a leash on her. Forgot to point that out. With a depressed looking werewolf in the background. It received 13 reactions of the Omega Lol, 8 reactions of a smug, and 11 reactions of a looking like a zoom eye.
Okay. Your Honor, this is no disrespect, but are we really having a conversation here? by an image posted by a Who Omega Lol user with no role at all. That is no absolute.
Objection, Your Honor. That's insulting.
Sustained. However, I would like to ask the defense to speak on the validity of this evidence as to pertaining its use in the case. If there is no further statements on that, we will continue and move forward.
No further statements on the Who Omega Lol, Your Honor.
Okay.
To one of the tweets that was, shown as proof earlier, Your Honor, we actually have a tweet reply from under that tweet. Now, if you look at the third picture with the Blythe Breed Me tweet, if you can look at this, Bao literally shows a TikTok that appeared on FYP. And if not the capitalistic algorithm gods of TikTok knowing who we are, then who truly does? Because as you can see, the TikTok clearly states, me staring at my friend after she says, hear me out, and shows a picture of a man who could be mistaken for a bloodborne beast. This appeared on Bao's FYP. Now, we all know TikTok knows who we are, knows our inner secrets, because their algorithms know exactly what we are looking for. And I'd like to just, I'd just like to point this out and show it off. If the defense has anything to say about this, that's fine.
It literally says a man. It says, after she hears me out, she says, hear me out, and shows a picture of a man. I don't see.
Who could be mistaken for a bloodborne beast.
Could be mistaken. So perhaps it was mistaken, Your Honor. What do you say to this?
What is a werewolf if not a man who looks like a bloodborne beast?
Who says they are a werewolf?
I would like to point out one thing of note. The caption Bao put on the image is, what the fuck? This showed up on my For You page. I hate it here. Defense, what would you like to say about that?
What the fuck is that doing on her For You page? She hates it there.
Exactly.
I think we know why it's on her For You page, defense. The reason why she hates it is because she's being called out for her own behavior. It's not as if she hates the actual picture. It's that she hates that she's being called out. She hates that she has to take responsibility for her own actions on TikTok and is being shown a mirror reflection of herself. It hits too close to home, you could say.
Your Honor, he's just assuming things. He doesn't know my client, and that way their personality. He knows the entertainment Bao. He doesn't know the actual personality.
Objection, Your Honor. I've met Bao. I've met Bao outside of entertainment. I knew Bao before she was even a VTuber.
Well, your objection is overruled, as you are supposed to be a prosecutor impartial of your client's relationships.
I was merely responding to the defense's allegation.
Dude. Jesus, so good.
Anyways, we're going to move on since I feel like the prosecution has had a long time with the current witness on the stand. It is now time for the defense and Nags to bring out someone else that they have as a witness for the defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to bring Sprixer to the stand.
It's okay, Suki.
Your Honor, I would like to bring Sprixer to the stand.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
There you go. Hello, nice to meet you. And first, before, if you could hold on one sec, before we go, Your Honor, I do want to say earlier, prior, that my mother is the #1 woman in the world to me. So is my sister. I just want to make sure.
#1 woman, period.
She's the #1 in my entire. She really is my world.
Yes.
And so is my sister. She's my best friend. So living with them as the thing with that time of month, I was always to make sure I was extra nice, to them, because I know how rough it is dealing with that. And as a man, I could never. Women are always a lot more independent, stronger than I was.
Yes.
So I just wanted to say that.
Defense, I appreciate your attempts to not get canceled on the popular platform known by X. However, that has nothing to do with your client.
You're right, Your Honor, and I love it. You are correct, and I'll get right to it. So, Sprixer, nice speech. Can you explain yourself?
Why? What did I do?
Well, no. Who are you in relation to Bao? Explain who you are.
Oh, yeah. So we met a couple weeks ago in passing, and I don't know. I think we're gonna make out at some point. She invited me here. I thought that's what this was for.
Okay, so you were just strolling by, and we're expecting a makeout session.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. And what do you do? What is your career path?
I am a voice actor, part-time streamer.
You're a voice actor, part-time streamer. So, best friend, congratulations. It's very cool. And would you, how long have you been in the industry for both?
About 6 years now.
6 years. Okay. 6 years for both of them combined, or 3 years voice acting, 3 years? How did that go?
Streaming 4 years, 5.5, 6 years for voice acting.
Okay, so this is perfect. So voice acting, I assume you've probably had a lot of bloopers and different things in voice acting, correct?
Of course.
Okay. And you believe in today's day and age, especially with cancellation platforms like Twitter and different things, you would say that the chasing of views and clickbait out of context clips have probably gotten out of hand over the years.
Substantially, yes.
Okay. Do you have any examples that maybe you yourself have seen or experienced?
Oh yes, 100%. When I first started streaming, I said I would definitely fuck with a salad at one point in time, and that was taken out of context, and I was known as the salad fucker for a while.
Now,
In front
let
of
me
my salad?
Now, let me ask you, that's a beautiful point you made. Let me ask you, did it become a running joke with your community?
Consistently, I'm actually worried that I now brought it up that I will actually re-inflame it. I did not think that through.
Well, we appreciate your, witness testimony, salad fucker. It means a lot for the courtroom. Thank you.
Anything for the whale.
I'm sorry to bring up such traumatic events. I'm very sorry about that. But as a out of context salad fucker, would you say that the meme continued on and maybe a time or two to make your community happy, you might have embraced it a little bit, the meme?
From time to time, when I was getting massive amounts of salad dressing at my door, in kilos and large quantities, I definitely played it up. But then it got to be too much nags. The salad kept coming, the sauce kept coming. I didn't know what to do with it. Suddenly, I was taking baths in it. I lost myself completely. I didn't know who I was.
I know this is tough, and I'm really sorry. And in our eyes here, you are not a salad fucker, and that's what I'm trying to get to with out of context type things that are put on the internet. So let me ask you, being a voice actor, you've had, like I said, tons of bloopers and things. Let me ask, have you ever gotten injured?
Plenty of times. I have
Okay.
a broken foot at the moment.
Ooh. All right, so sorry to hear that about your broken foot. Can you kind of like describe your reaction when you broke your foot?
Are you asking for a verbal
reaction?
reaction?
You are voice acting, like kind of verb. Like, did you go? Well, let me ask. Did you go? Ow!
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me just make sure that I'm billing
Your Honor,
you
I fail
for
to see
this.
the point of this. What is going on here?
Yeah, it was when I hurt my foot. I think it was something akin to bounce, like that.
Okay, so there's a perfect one, and something to be taken out of context, right?
Okay.
Put that right next to a salad. That could be quite bad. Would you say also maybe in your life you've went out before?
Ouch. Yes, I've given a good ouchies.
Okay.
Once or twice.
Defense, I do have to question what exactly is this ouch demonstration? Aside from, the fan service aspect of, feeding the down bad chat on the, right-hand side of the stream.
Listen,
What exactly does this have to do with your client
getting hot
being
in
or
here?
not being a furry?
I'm gonna get right to that. I did want to give some service to Twitch as well as to the courtroom and everything. But if you
Okay.
can, so you said it was owl, right? Do you know, as they talked earlier, what a werewolf is?
Oh yes, they're very very noble mythical creatures.
Objection, Your Honor. You heard what she said.
I don't know what I did and didn't say.
What did or didn't she say?
You can clearly hear her say that she was about to call the werewolf hot and be
No,
attracted to them.
I don't think if we played the clip
I
back,
would
you would have
like-
heard that H sound.
You wouldn't have. Again, out of context, Your Honor.
Prosecution, I would like to ask what the validity of interrogating the witness of their own furry status has anything to do with the validity of Bao being a furry herself, considering you did bring a furry self-proclaimed as a witness on the stand yourself, which could
Sugi
equally,
never said they were a furry.
if we are, no, they did. They said they're a furry and they think Bao should embrace that themselves. So if we're bringing the witness being or not being a furry as evidence against or for the legitimacy of Bao being a furry, therefore you would be contradicting yourself. So would you really like to take that claim?
I would also like to clarify, I'm not a furry. I'm just really pro interspecies relationships.
Oh, that's beautiful, by the way.
Witness, I appreciate your contribution to the conversation. However, like I said, once again, your relationship with the furry community, whether or not you have a fursona, whether you're a scaly, a feathery, a wormy like me, that doesn't really, add or detract from the fact that Bao is or is not a furry. Like, you can be a monster fucker, but just, it does not, prove that Bao is a monster fucker too. That's my point.
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor. And am I able? I want to get to the point for you, as you were
Yes,
asking.
please
so, what
do.
does the ouch, come into play, and what, how am I defending, being a furry? So, I'm talking out of context type clips. So, as I said, and which you agreed, right? You get hit, ow, right? That's kind of, you could say you've had that once in your life where you've made that sound, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you know what a werewolf, as they described earlier, is, correct?
Correct.
Can you make the sound of a werewolf for us?
I'm going to be billing you for this, Snags.
I got you. We'll win the case.
Are we talking like a standard awa awa werewolf or like a
Well,
big growly werewolf?
We're
definitely
talking
a difference.
like, ow!
Oh, okay. Ow, ow!
So, ow! Ow!
Yeah.
Pretty
Oh,
similar in
yeah.
context, right?
Yeah, now that you think about it, you're talking about it, definitely. There have been definitely times I've stubbed my foot and went, ow, ow! For sure.
And do you believe, with the chasing of views and clickbait, that out-of-context clips have gotten out of hand over the years?
100%.
And my last question to you, are you a furry?
I decline to answer.
That's okay, and that's enough said, because with clickbait and all of that, you don't need to answer, and people shouldn't take things out of context, and you don't need to answer anything. That's all, Your Honor. Enough questions.
Your Honor, I'd like to cross-examine the witness for one question specifically. I won't waste any time.
Yes.
Witness, would you say that at the beginning of when you were called up to the stand, did you say that Bao wanted to kiss you? And that you only knew Bao for 2 weeks?
I can confirm.
In passing.
Bao met me in my shark model, and we did exchange pleasantries in the form of wanting to make out at some different time.
So this is before the model that you have currently?
Yes, I only dress like this to impress.
To impress who?
My 3D model broke today, and that's why I'm wearing it.
All right. Well, I'd also like to state one more thing. So the defense is trying to say that this is out of context, or they're at least trying to, lead to the answer of all of this being taken out of context. But I feel like us at the prosecution, factually, we have way too much evidence for this to be an out of context scenario. There is way too much piling up against Bao for this to be a one-time thing to satisfy her chat, or for it to be something where it's, just a little subathon goal for fun. There is too much about doing this, especially considering that this was before she was a streamer, during her streams, and after her streams.
Your Honor, if I may, just
yes,
bounce
you
off
may.
of him. I'll keep it short. Again, it goes back to salad fucker. When you make one thing during a subathon, as my client being an entertainer, the joke ongoing continuously, even outside of a subathon, to entertain her community, make them laugh and smile, which is her job to do. So you saying that these continued ongoing after, all right, goes right back to my client being an entertainer, enjoying her community, and making everybody laugh on the sake for content.
So you're saying all of this is for the sake of content. 3 days worth of streams of her being quote unquote out of context, furry. It's all for content. For the last years, I'm from 2016 till now, it was all for content. Even before she was, doing streaming content,
Your Honor,
this was all out of context.
Your Honor, if I may?
Yes.
Your Honor, if I may, I will just say we're here at a courtroom making content over the content of what she said.
That is true. This is a content for content on the content basis for
Where's
content
the line,
within the
Your
content.
Honor? When does the line blur? I feel like the line is blurring here from content to real life. Where do we stop and where do we start with what is content and what is us as people?
I'm not able to answer that question for you, but if you could provide one for the courtroom to create their decision, that would be greatly appreciated.
Okay. Well, for the courtroom, do you think, and I want this to be very clear, for 8 years, how long does a bit normally go on for? For 8 years, Bao has been doing this. And just saying it's for content is kind of ridiculous at this point, because if you're a content creator for that long, the line gets blurred. You don't know what's your 9 to 5. You're not having a very clear-cut scenario from when you're starting and when you're stopping.
Your Honor, I've been mauled and balding for 7 years, according to everyone.
Is that part of your content, or is that you, Nags? You could just be old and balding.
How dare you?
Whoa.
I'm not insulting.
Whoa.
I'm simply responding
you?
to what he has said about himself.
How dare you? Your Honor, I have no
Defense, I
further
would like to ask for some context around the old and balding accusation.
Your Honor,
brought
please,
up.
he's gonna be hurt.
Are you bringing this up in relation to say that this is a rumor your stream community created on the basis of you, or are you bringing this up to say that you are old and balding?
Your Honor, I can't believe I'm going to admit this. Your Honor, I am thinning, okay, but obviously I'm not bald, right? I have hair. But every day for 7 years, I've been told I am balding. I am bald. I'm bald omega lol. And, you know, sometimes as an entertainer, just like Salad Fucker, I'll look at my hair and I'll be like, fuck this. You know, yep, I'm balding, guys, for some entertainment.
Objection, Your Honor. Salad Fucker has clearly stated that she has tried to stop the salad fucking allegations multiple times.
Your
and
Honor,
I feel like if you're doing it for a long
she's
amount of
enabled
time,
it
you would
as well.
try to stop those allegations.
She's also claimed that she, you know, had some fun with it. We're a community just like I have.
Occasionally, but not so much as Bao has with furries.
I don't think the length on person-to-person basis can really question the validity of whether or not it's a bit. However, we could ask the witness their thoughts on when it was a bit for them to contextualize a first-person experience of a similar event.
Well, you know, it started off all fun and games. It like every chat joke does. I was getting attention, and as a girl on the internet, I really liked the attention. So I went along with it, and it was great, you know. Long chats in the night, sending me salads because I was hungry, and then they just kept coming. And, you know, once you're in, you're in. And the next thing you know, it's 3 a.m. and you're taking a bath and Caesar salad dressing, making a TikTok, not because you want to, but because you feel like you have to. And the line got really blurred. I don't know when it became a bit and it became my life, but
So
all I
you're
know is I
saying
need
it
a
could
lot
have
of
been
therapy.
reality. You just stated, witness, that the line got blurred, and you
The
don't
line
know
got
what is your
blurred.
life and what is, you know, not. What is a bit
I would
anymore.
also like to say that my sexuality towards salads, I don't know, man. It got confusing.
So it
for a
did
bit.
get confusing. So you would say that the line is blurred so much that you don't know what you are anymore. You do not know how you feel about salad at this point in
I
time.
don't. There's a reason why I'm not allowed at McDonald's anymore.
That's all, Your Honor. That's all the prosecution would like to cross-examine.
Isn't
Okay,
she supposed to
thank
help
you.
us? What just happened?
My trauma came back up on the stand. I'm sorry. No.
High five, Mako.
Sorry, Bao.
Let's
Bruh,
go.
ain't no way.
Get fucked! Get fucked!
She said she just told me to get fucked.
Whoa,
No,
whoa,
that
whoa!
wasn't
Is the
me.
Mako,
witness,
please relax.
is
Mako,
the
you need to
witness
relax.
you're
That wasn't
intentionally
me, that wasn't me.
sabotaging the case?
No, sorry, I got emotional. I'm really sorry.
Who,
It was a
who are
simple
you
question,
saying
Your
get
Honor, and they
What's the
answered
trauma now,
you
E?
truthfully.
Your Honor,
Very traumatized by you,
Your Honor.
in particular.
Yes,
Your Honor.
defense.
all that did was just incorporate out of context yet again, ruining someone's life with the salad, like it has with my client.
That's right.
Objection, Your
Claiming
Honor.
to be a
This is
furry.
clearly to show the difference in line blurring that comes with content and the years of doing them, of these out of context bits. It's very clearly a good example of what may happen. I will admit something that is very likely to happen to a streamer for doing bits for so long.
Max, tell him there's a badger in the room and he's badgering the Sprixer. There's badger.
I've not
Save me,
talked to
Mommy,
Sprixer
save
since
me.
that last point.
You leave my client alone. You focus on what you're doing over there, and this out of
Well, your
context
client
stuff.
is specifically the person I'm here to prosecute.
My client, all right, my client with the memes going on and the out of context stuff with this court case is already ruining her. When this is all out of context, you have had no hard proof this entire time. Nothing. You
We've
have
had
a-
very
you claim-
definitive evidence that you
Where's
have
your-
tried to blow
Where's
off
your
with
video
no
in
actual
Central Park?
answers.
Where's your video in the park? Where is it?
There was no video in the park because there was no content being streamed at the time, which even
You're telling me, Your Honor, may I speak?
Order.
Your Honor,
Honor,
you've shown very
Order the
clear
court,
evidence
quit
to the
yapping,
court.
crying.
Sensitive.
Order. Okay, this is the courtroom. I'm not here to hear y'all see y'all cry. I personally don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to get paid. So I would like to state, what exactly is the position the prosecution is taking on the ethics of the line blurring? Because I'm aware that the defense is trying to say, since the lines are blurred, sometimes you feel pressure to keep up a bit that is not your actual self. Therefore, it is no longer who you are, but you are putting up this facade due to like internet pressure. Now, on the prosecution end, I'm confused as to what exactly your position is, since you seemingly switched between, oh yeah, you're fake off stream and on stream, to now, oh, the line is blurred. So what exactly is the position you're taking?
Respectfully, Your Honor, I have been saying that the line is blurred between what is content and reality. And I think Bao knows that the line blurring has made her a furry. She has been one for so long that she deluded herself into thinking that it was some kind of bit, but it never was. It was always her.
Your Honor, we literally look like a crossover episode of Jimmy Neutron and Fairly Odd Parents right now. I would just like to point that out. I am a 2D character next to a real human being. So
yes.
I would just like to know, like, is there even the line is pretty. I mean, this man is moving in a space I cannot even comprehend. So
he's also,
Your Honor,
like
the only defense is that it's
cast
content.
member that got kicked off too, which is very interesting to notice as well.
You did say that
we have
before.
we have different forms of media that are combining as well. To your point, yes. However, I would like to say, due to the nature of you saying the lines are blurring, what exactly is your position on the line blurring, other than the fact that it exists?
Listen, Your Honor, I'm merely stating out that the defense is only saying everything is for content, everything is a bit, and that is their only defense that they've been going off for the last few times. That we provided substantial evidence against Bao. Bao saying that she's a furry, Bao tweeting about being a furry, Bao having streams dedicated about being a furry. We have provided multiple evidences, and the defense has only ever said, Your Honor, it was for content. Your Honor, it was a bit.
Okay, but
how
chat,
many times do we need to provide
Chat,
evidence until
chat,
they
is this real,
decide
chat?
on a different defense besides it was content?
all right, just tell me
it
one
is
thing
a
though.
bit.
Tell me one thing though. Chat, is this real? I rest my case, Your Honor.
Thank you. So since we have received witness testimony from the defense, and this question of the lines being blurred seems to be going almost nowhere, I would like the prosecutors to bring out another witness. While the other witness is being brought forth, I would like the defense to explain one final time what is their position on the line blurring, aside from the fact that it actually exists.
So the line blurring, as Your Honor, as stated, the line blurring, while doing things like a streamathon, a subathon, while things could get heated, so much stuff is happening, different goals, etc. As I explained earlier, and as we learned, sometimes with that line blurring that's being told, sometimes to make that community happy, to make the viewers happy, to continue to grow as an entertainer and streamer, you will do certain things and do anything to make sure your community has a laugh. And sometimes that takes being the butt of the joke. So sometimes that blurring that we're talking about being the butt of the joke, it could blend, but that doesn't change anything of what I stated for some of the stuff being taken out of context, which was not her original kind of tweets, her original barking, etc. It all reverses and wraps around back to content.
So you're saying the validity of her being a furry is in real life versus being a fake furry for content are two separate issues? And that in real life, she is not a furry, and that for content, she will play up the furry joke sometimes.
That is correct, Your Honor. Just like Iron Man.
Okay.
He walks off the set. Robert Downey Jr. Is he Iron Man off the set? No.
Okay. I understand both sides' positions now. Prosecution, could you please bring out another witness?
The prosecution would like to bring out Hazumi Eileen to the stands.
Hazumi?
Hello. Hello, Your Honor.
Would you please name yourself and your business?
Yes, I am Hazumi. I am a Lion Knight. And I've been friends with Bao for 3 years now. I've gotten to see the evolution of her furry behavior in the last 3 years. So it's been a lot. I provided some substantial evidence for Joel.
Substantial is a understatement. There is a lot.
There is a lot. Many of you have been witness to this subathon for the last few days. I'm not sure if you guys have taken notice of the room that Bao resides in, but if you look at the very, very tiny picture in the back, you could see her with that beast man blade from Elden Ring. She's actually being caressed by him, it looks like. Please bring up the photo, Joel.
I will bring up these photos to the court. We have multiple, and then there's even more coming soon. Hazmi, would you like to explain what those pictures are of Bao and Blythe the wolf?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, yes. As I mentioned, it does appear that he is caressing her, and she's being held, very embracingly in his arms.
Embracingly, is not even a real word.
Shut up.
Would you say that this would not be in the room of somebody who isn't a furry? For what reason would somebody have this in their room?
Of course.
Just for your
because she's a
personal
furry.
opinion to the court.
In my personal opinion, it's like those that have anime men in their rooms. They love anime men. Those who have VTuber merch in their rooms, they love VTubers. Having a furry man in their room.
And this is
furries.
recent, correct? This is from
very
her
recent.
subathon that is happening right now.
Oh, most definitely. I got those screen caps from the VOD a few days ago.
Mm-hmm. Now, we have actually more that you've sent us besides this. Now, this is very substantial. For what reason, why would she have this in her room? She has this in both of them, and she's kept it there during this entire subathon. This isn't some old tweet that we're dredging up. This is recent.
Absolutely. I also want to bring up the point that Nags mentioned that real life is different from online. However, I'm not sure if many of you are aware that Bao actually has a dog bed that she has photographed herself sleeping in.
We have evidence
Now-
of this here as well.
Now, what is this about, ma'am?
No.
Now, what is this about?
Now, can you please explain why you have a dog bed and why it's clearly not for dogs?
Before you
Is
answer
that
that,
not
Bao,
you in the bed, Bao?
before you answer that, Bao, did you take that picture and post it?
Someone took a picture of me, and it was posted on my Twitter account.
Did
So it
you ask
wasn't
for
you.
permission before
So
it
you
was
can't
posted?
say that it was made for a bit.
Well, no, I'm gonna ask. Did they ask you for permission to post it?
Yes.
They did, right? For content to post on top of
He's
that.
fucking cooked. He's cooked.
Huh?
Thank you. You don't have to say any more about it.
The last few things I wanted to bring up were some tweets. I sent some tweets to Joel, some art that I found of Bao surrounded by her.
Yes, you
furry men.
did.
Yes, I did. And
Yes, you did indeed.
Yes.
Let me
and-
bring this one up real quick, Azumi. This is gorgeous. Honestly, this looks perfect for what we are talking about here today. Your Honor, if you look at this picture that we brought up, Bao is being seen drooling, blushing, and almost assuredly going nutso while being in the arms and the lap of Blythe the werewolf with the caption, "I can smell my pup."
Your Honor, I'm not sure if I can actually post this on in the courtroom.
Oh, so
actually.
it's just that bad is what you're saying.
Well,
Mhm.
it's just TOS. It's
I'd
not a
also
matter
like to
of
point out that
what's bad or not. It's just TOS.
it's true.
So
but
I
will
actually can't
point
even
out
be
that
used
many
in the court of
people-
law because it's TOS.
It actually can be used in court of law,
It
Bao.
actually
And you want to
can't
know why?
because
It's
no one
the
can look at
court
it and there
can
now
see
is
it.
no proof. You can't even bring it in the courtroom. It's going.
Are you saying that because the chat can't see it?
The court will literally be.
Chat is also part of the
now
jury.
this
They
is
need
like
to
a
see.
Schrodinger
If
thing,
Chad is
but
part
I
of the
can't-
jury, then this case would have been over a long time ago because Chad is the one who's paying me
Well,
to prosecute
I'm
you
not
guys.
saying chat is a part of the jury. I'm just saying, it's simply TOS and cannot be entered onto the screen.
That's a beautiful point, by the way. Keep
Well, that's
that in
fine.
mind.
We have
Thank
more.
you, by the way, Bao, do not.
we do
show
have
that.
more actually.
I would also.
We actually
I
have
would
more
also
that
like
can
to,
be shown.
I would also like to mention that if you look at the Amazon account that sells this bed, it actually
This
mentions the
dog
word
bed.
human.
Call it what it is, Bao.
No, it's
Dog
actually
bed.
called. There is the word human in it.
What is the full name for it?
Well, you wouldn't call it a human bed. You don't call regular beds human beds. They're specifying that it's for
I'll stop
humans
talking.
because it's a
definitely
dog
for,
bed.
It says it is for humans.
Oh, yeah? Why'd they
Yes.
need to specify? Do you buy normal beds and they specify for humans? They don't. That's funny, Bao. That's really funny how that works.
Next
It's
a
almost like
human
it's a
dog
dog
bed.
bed made for humans that they have to specify that it's for humans. but it's made as a dog bed.
Because
you know what
it
humans
looks,
would use this
because
dog
it
bed,
looks
ladies and
different.
gentlemen?
It looks different
You know
than
what humans
normal
would use
beds.
this?
It looks different from normal
Furries.
beds.
A furry would
And
use
that's
this
why-
type of bed.
Bao, may I ask, Bao, do you have any back problems?
I do have back problems. I actually
do?
have a little bit of scoliosis.
Okay. Oh, you do. All right. Your Honor, I'd like for my client to stop talking about it. Obviously, they choose their beds based on comfortable and comfortability, not based on its appearance or what it represents. Just to stay comfortable, especially with the case that they're dealing with on a day-to-day
Objection, Your Honor. That is actually like factually bad for your back to sleep in one of those. If you have scoliosis,
Joel,
you need a
Your Honor, is he a
regular
doctor?
bed to do that kind of thing.
Bring in a doctor to the stand then. You didn't bring one.
You want me to?
so
I will call one right now. I have a cousin
Little
that's a
late.
doctor now.
Little
I
late.
can pull you on this bluff right now.
Little late. You don't got a doctor with you. You're not a doctor.
Oh, okay. He sounds like he's scared. But if we
it's
look
a
at
really
this,
comfortable
if you
bed.
look at the Amazon pic that Hazami has just posted, it says human dog bed. Size fits you and pets. Washable fox fur dog bed for people. Do you have an explanation for that? Of course you don't. That's fine. We have more to show, Your Honor. We have more things to show here.
I'm glad your back's been feeling good, Bao.
Thank you.
Laying down. I'm glad you're feeling better.
I feel a lot better. Thank
I'm
you.
glad. That's all that matters.
If you take a look at this picture, Your Honor, we have another picture made by Bao, posted on her account. Now, you could say this is for content. However, the dog bed wasn't posted by Bao. It was a picture of her just lazing around that was posted with permission, very clearly. Now, if you look at this picture in the chat, can we explain what this meme is? Does anyone know what this meme is? Anyone? Well, I can tell you if you're not aware of it. This is a famous meme of a porn scenario, ladies and gentlemen, of a girl on a bed, on a couch, with 5 to 4 men behind her.
There's actually
Your
only
Honor.
4 in here.
I
Your
just
Honor.
said that.
Your Honor, may I?
Are you going to say it's for content? I can just
No.
do your job for you, defense, because
No.
that's the only thing that you have to say every time.
No, Your Honor, may I? Well, so Judge. Jeff.
I think
Your Honor, are you okay?
Your Honor.
Speak. Your Honor. Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Your Honor, please. Your Honor, uppies. Your Honor, I plead nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Your Honor.
Why don't we take a little bit of a recess? Why don't we?
Yeah.
We'll take
And
a
we'll
little
go
bit
back
of a
to this,
recess.
and we'll go back to this picture.
Right.
We won't. Don't worry. We won't skip this picture because it's a good one for you. So we'll go
You
back.
guys hear
to
me
this.
now?
Okay.
There you are. There you are. Hey. Hey.
The application for which we are communicating with broke.
It did it with
So
me too, so you're
as
good.
I was, what exactly were you guys asking me? Sorry, please repeat.
Oh, I was asking if I could speak on what Joel was.
Right.
Oh,
saying
I
there for
said
the-
you may. Yes, you
Okay.
may.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. I'll make it quick though. I see you're putting this picture, and you brought up the meme of what this is referencing to. But going back, as you can see, my client just wanted to show her entire audience as she's sitting up straight with a beautiful back because of all the rest she's gotten recently from the purchase of those beds and those great sleeps. She's sitting up perfectly straight. Her back's up. She's feeling good, and all she wanted to do was show all her audience and fans that she's doing fantastic. That's it.
What
Can you
is
explain
that?
what hold on.
Caption.
The defense, can you explain what the caption says? Can you read that out loud for us, Nags? Read that caption out,
The
Nags.
caption says, even a good girl could be on the naughty list.
I think you forgot one of the characters. Could you explain the symbol after that?
Yeah, I
for
mean,
me,
explain
please?
the emoji
Maybe
at
a
the end there, Nags.
demonstration. Maybe demonstration.
Yeah, give a kiss to the
the-
camera, Nags. Shake your ass.
So basically, with that emoji, which is the kiss, even a good girl could be on the naughty list. The naughty list meaning the shit bed she's been getting all these years compared to the good beds. Mwah. Thank you, Amazon. That's basically
Thank you,
summed
Amazon.
up.
Thank you
That's
so much.
everything summed up on that tweet to her audience.
But
Okay.
Nags, that's not what the caption says. The caption says even a good girl can be on the naughty list, explaining that she's on the naughty list. As at that moment the tweet was made.
She.
Next,
Belle?
also, can you explain what's going on in the background since you're clearly trying to make this about the back? Can you
Looks like-
explain why those 4 characters are in the background, if not to blow her back out?
Yeah, does
Give
she
it-
need extra back
Whoa.
support or
Whoa.
something?
Your Honor, he's making assumptions to my client who's just trying to rest and fix their back. On
I
That doesn't answer the
understand.
question.
I understand the assumptions. However, the question does still stand. What exactly are these 4 men / humanoid things doing behind your client here?
Your Honor, obviously she is a very big streamer. She's just taking a few pictures with some fans.
So
It's
those
a
are
big
not her
guys.
chiropractors.
No, she's showcasing that she could sit up to everybody, and her fans are sitting there, obviously very happy and cheering her on.
I'm
They put
completely
your back.
clothed. I'm completely clothed.
Yep, completely
thank
clothed.
you
There is
for-
no naughtiness in there. There's no
You don't
sexual
have to have
suggested.
clothes off to be naughty.
But you're assuming that she's not being naughty. She's just, it's an innocent picture.
Then why is the
Very nice
caption
thing.
there, Nags? Explain the caption. You still haven't.
I told you.
You've
I
said
did.
that the
I did.
bed is the naughty list.
She had a list of beds that are on the naughty list that she doesn't feel that fit her back for actually in her reparation every night, day in and day out. And she has a good list of the good beds that she does and the human
Do you have
dog one
evidence
that
of
you
this?
talk about.
Do you have decisive evidence of this? Because right now it sounds like you're fabricating a story to try to make yourself and your client less guilty than they actually are.
It sounds
Please
like
give
you're-
us some decisive evidence of Bao's bed's history.
I'm just saying it sounds like you are going back to what I said earlier of taking things out of context from a meme that was created a long time ago and now inserting her into a meme.
I didn't insert her anywhere. Bao got this for herself.
You're presenting it.
Actually, it was this. This was not a commission from me.
Then why'd you
And-
post it?
It is because someone
Explain
spent,
why you posted it
is
to your
because
Twitter,
someone
Bao.
spent money on it, and I felt guilty if I didn't post it on my Twitter. This was a commission
her
from a
fans.
fan.
So you're saying anyone could spend money and you'd feel too guilty not to post it to your Twitter? So I could spend money right now and get you to say whatever
Your
I
Honor,
wanted you to.
How does this have anything to do with me being a furry?
Yeah.
I would like to also question that the prosecution's position is more concise, please. What exactly is your point of showcasing this image? I understand the defense's claim of this being a fan meetup. What exactly is your claim, prosecution?
We're claiming that it was not a fan meetup. We're claiming that Bao posted this with clear intention of showing her the characters that she is really attracted to. These are all characters that Bao has had a history of claiming to be attracted to for barking for them, to posting irreversible, irreplaceable, disgusting, vile things about them on tweets, on stream, everywhere. And I'm not judging, Your Honor. I'm just saying these are 4 characters she's repeatedly said and shown her attraction for. So why else would those be there? They're clearly not a fan meetup. I'm just asking for,
They're just
explanation of
standing
what
there.
this is.
Nothing's even happening. They're just standing there, posing
You
for
have
the photo.
evidence
There's
of
no
these
foul
being
play.
characters that she has a history with?
We do,
Prosecution?
actually, Your Honor. We have plenty
Could you-
of them.
Could you please display some of that in the evidence box?
Well, we actually have, Your Honor. I would like to call back to the couple of tweets that Bao has already made about Blythe wanting Blythe to breed her. Now, you could say that's for a bit, but it's been going on for so long. And I just want a clear explanation. I want Blythe to breed me. I want his puppies. Please, I want the leash. I want the collar. I'm drooling. Woof, 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 bark, bark, bark. Guys, Zootopia is incredible and amazing. And yes, I'm a furry now.
Your Honor, I'll see it in the evidence bin.
They are all up there. We've already shown them before.
You have not seen a lot of the evidence, defendant. So please scroll up a little bit. I can actually ping you on the evidence
That'd be
that
great.
you
Thank
are
you, Your
aware of
Honor.
it. Let me just
Thank you, Your
quickly
Honor.
at you.
Not only
on
that,
these
but we
tweets.
also still have Bao's mouse pad.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, no, I saw that.
So
There's
I would
multiple.
Don't
like
worry about that.
Oh, there's
to
more,
ask-
Your Honor. There's more. Here's some more, because this is such an overwhelming amount of evidence against Bao. There is so much that it's almost insane to try to formulate a defense against this. You can see right here, Happy Valentine's Day to me, with a picture of 2 of the men that are in the same picture, which is based off a porn meme of somebody about to get blasted by 5 men.
No.
Your Honor, out of context, meme, a porn meme, you said
I
again.
would like to ask one question to the prosecution. Which of these characters are repeated throughout these 3 images? And could you point out to me which ones they are for clarification of the court?
Very well, Your Honor. So you can see Blythe the werewolf in multiple of these. You can see him right on the right side of the picture of Bao sitting on the couch. You can also see the characters from Call of Duty in the Valentine's Day image, which very clearly show an attraction based on Valentine's Day, kissing Bao with a happy face on that picture that I was just posted.
Okay, yes.
Already
So you're
three
saying-
characters that are the same. And if we go back, the entire basis of this case was Bao going crazy, yiffing to a picture of the wolf from Puss in Boots, which is also in the picture on the very far left.
All right, this is an overwhelming amount of evidence that all correlate with each other.
It all adds up, Your Honor.
Defense, would you have a statement to regarding the correlation of these things?
Yeah, were any of these, any one of them, one single one, sent through a DM personally? Or were they all posted online?
He's trying to go for the content again.
I answer my question. Was it through a DM that you got this? Or was it posted online?
Witnesses, would you like to explain?
Yes, these were posted online. However, I do think it's kind of foolish to continuously go back to the content bit, as we've seen her furriness since 2016, before she was streaming as we see now.
As well as we only see what she's posting of herself. Do you have any evidence against this? Do you have picture proof of her not being a furry in her own free time?
I'm just saying it could be.
You are
foolish.
just saying.
Wait,
That's all
no,
you're doing.
Listen.
You're
All
yapping.
right, order in the court. Order in the court. I think we have gotten enough out of this whole debate of the evidence collected for this specific scenario. I would like to move on to the next witness, as to save time and some of my, migraine that's being induced from the sheer amount of ethics yapping that is going around in the courtroom. So let's please move on to the next witness.
Sure.
Defending.
Your Honor, I will make it quick. Can we bring in Moni here, please? If you could step up to the stand.
Ooh.
Hey,
Hey, what is going on? Can you introduce yourself?
my name is Moni.
Okay. And what do you do?
Miss Moni.
They're not on the screen, guys.
Your
No,
mother.
I'm gonna be on there.
Your mother.
Be on there. Don't worry. Explain what do you do? Are you?
They don't exist, is what they do, I guess.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, hey, I'm here. I seem to be a little pixelated.
Your Honor, I request we wait until the pixelation is gone.
I think we should continue for the sake of the time of the court here.
All right.
Oh, she okay.
Okay. Well,
okay.
I'm a streamer and songwriter at the moment, but I actually used to be a janitor with Bao back in the day.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And you're a streamer on what platform?
I stream on Twitch.
Twitch. Okay.
Mhm.
So let me ask: are you familiar with the TOS guidelines of Twitch?
No, I don't apply those to my life, but I've heard of them. Yes.
Totally, and I don't think any of us do. They're pretty vague at times. So would you agree that sometimes the Twitch TOS is a little vague?
I guess you could say that, yeah.
So let me ask: do you think, though, not really knowing too much of the TOS, and like you said, you don't really, pay attention to that, do you think you can be able to tell of something, like you being a streamer, if you were to showcase something that it has a high probability of you getting banned?
Well, I just assume anything I do will get me banned, so that's how I go about it.
Fair. That's completely fair. But maybe something like, showing nudity. Would you agree that would probably get you banned on Twitch?
No.
So you don't think showing any boobies, not in an art form,
No,
would get you banned on Twitch?
I've been on the just chatting section.
Also, very, very fair point.
Your Honor,
Well,
she's a janitor. She's just a little confused.
I'm new. You see, I'm new.
all right.
She's a little
So-
confused.
So, from my understanding, with if you were a witness on Twitch and you're scrolling through that just chatting section and you saw "quote unquote" yiffing happening, do you think that would be a bannable offense?
Well, I just learned what yiffing is.
Me too.
And I do think that might be not good.
All right. So, with your very
Objection,
broad,
please explain what yiffing is. Nags, please explain it to the court. What is yiffing?
Sustained,
In
please
detail.
explain what yiffing is.
Please explain it, Nags.
Please.
This shit again.
Whoa.
Stop it.
What the?
Mags, you
It
seem to
seems
be
like there's a lot
struggling.
of disgust here. for it not to be a bannable defense. Next, please explain it if it's so normal to you, if it's not bannable.
I mean, you saw it in the park, didn't you? So why don't you explain
I didn't see it. I'm the prosecution. I'm just simply asking you to explain it.
Yiffing.
I'll do it.
Go ahead,
Okay.
please.
The prosecution witness would like to.
Okay. I saw Bao. She was wearing a fursuit, and she had a picture of the wolf from Puss in Boots, and she was interacting with it in a way. She was touching it and herself with the picture. Please don't laugh. It's not funny. Really not funny.
All right. I'm sorry to have you explain that.
It's okay.
What happened? I'm sorry.
You should be. You could have explained this yourself, Nags. You put it on my witness.
Well,
I would like to ask for clarification of the court. What exactly is veiled under the term interacting in this eyewitness account?
What is yiffing is what the court wants to know.
It's when furries have sex within a furry context.
All right. Nice
Wow.
and simple. Thank you. Thank you for explaining
You're
that.
welcome.
Thank you very
Welcome.
much.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate it. I know on
You're welcome.
opposite sides here, but I do
It's
appreciate you
gooning.
speaking up. So I appreciate you speaking about it.
It's gooning, but furry. Yeah.
We already heard you, so
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard the
Yeah.
first time.
Yeah.
you don't have to keep saying.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
back to Moni over here, you did say something such as what we learned. Yiffing would probably be a bannable offense on Twitch, correct? You being a streamer.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
so.
So in this courtroom, along with the prosecution and majority of everyone here, would you say, yourself included, that majority here are content creators?
Yeah.
Your Honor, I would like to say in a room full of content creators who want to grow their streams day in and day out, we know do a lot for content, myself included, we're here at a courtroom for content, that in the park, you're telling me with all content creators around, of my client apparently yiffing, no one has caught video evidence? None? And on top of that, with my client, you know she posts that for content, if that was the case, number one. And number two, you could tell nothing like that has been shown on any of her streams. Even earlier, when she wanted to showcase one of the pictures that was on there for evidence, she even said, I don't know if that's TOS, I can't release it. So obviously she's very secure and also wants to take care of the stream and the platform that she's on. So you're telling me, with all those cameras around, all those content creators, no piece of evidence whatsoever? Or anything of her
Objection, Your
showing
Honor.
it?
There's only 2 confirmed content creators that were at the park at that time.
Sustain, could you please explain who the content creators there were?
Go ahead, Nags.
I wasn't there.
You weren't the one that objected, Nags. It was Joel. So could you please
No,
explain
I'm saying
who
that there was only Mako, Samishima, and Bao at the park. Nobody else has stated that they were a witness or at the park at the time. Every other witness has been a person who knows and or is familiar with Bao.
I'm a streamer.
Nobody has
Why would
ever
I be
said
at
that.
a park? I've never left my room in years.
So you're saying that because you never left your, that's even worse for your defense if we had to say that. You're saying that you've never left your room in years, so there's no clear line for you over what content is and what isn't. Because if we're going to have to go back to that, your defense of what content is.
No, it's just saying my content was in yiffing in the fucking park.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right.
Yes. Yes, yiffing in the park is indeed a unique form of content creation that I don't think would be acceptable on this platform or in this courtroom.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. And Moni, so I want to thank you for coming up. Very brave of you also to speak about everything. I wish you absolute luck in your content creation career. And related to this, I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Okay.
Bao has gone outside too.
Yes. Can we please move on to the next witness from the prosecution side?
We can actually. My next witness is Yuzu.
Hello?
Yuzu, please come up. Hello, Yuzu. Can you explain your name and what you do to the court?
I'm Yuzu, and I would just like to say that Bao has completely ruined the way that I view Elden Ring and its characters in the Elden Ring. One of my favorite games and gaming company.
Now, Yuzu, can you go into that? How has Bao ruined it for you?
Well, one day I was playing Elden Ring and I had a really good 16-hour stream and I was ready to, relax after ending stream, but I took to Twitter, which was my first mistake, and I saw a tweet that she had made that had mentioned, hold on, I need to find it. It says,
You sent other evidence. You could just post that first.
oh, okay.
I mean, you could.
Okay,
so do you want? I mean, you can keep looking for it, or else I can just show the other ones while you look for it.
Yeah, you could show them.
Well, all right, Your Honor. Sorry about that. We do have other evidence that we can post while Yuzu is looking for this evidence that she has right here. Yuzu, can you explain what this picture is?
Which one? Oh, okay.
We have an article written about Bao.
An article.
Thanks, you, sir. Thanks, you, sir. In a sudden turn of events, Bao the whale VTuber, whose terminal horniness for Blythe, now note the word horniness, was too much for Arthur to confront the BuzzFeed multiplayer video held an emergency stream after reading this very article. Now, this is referring to the time with Bao and the voice actor for Blythe.
Your Honor, can we get where that article's from?
Yeah, where exactly is this article from? Could there be?
You see, where did you get this picture from?
Hold on. Let me grab it. Hold on. It's from Kotaku.com. Let me link it in the
Yes,
courtroom.
please link the evidence.
Please do.
Your Honor, that's fake news.
Your Honor, I'd like to point out that Bao held an 11-minute emergency stream after she got a video from the Blythe voice actor. From the Blythe voice actor, the werewolf, reading her thirsty tweets about his character, which there are many thirsty tweets that have been shown in the courtroom that the defense still has not proven or provided a proper response to.
Also, may I provide another video, perhaps, of her?
Yes, please.
yiffing?
Yes, please, witness. Go ahead.
You may.
Okay.
You have a video for actually yiffing yourself?
Yes, it's a yiffing video that has been reported on a popular news source, False ID.
If we could play the video for everyone.
Give me a. Yeah.
If we could play the video for everyone, including Your Honor.
I would like to see
I'm gonna
this.
need to see this.
Cursor. I have one cursor, please.
Now, this may be hard for all of us to hear, but I'd like everyone just to, hold on and bear witness through everything. These events might be traumatizing. Your Honor, put that on the. Can you hear that?
Yes.
Why is she moaning?
Is that the video?
No, we can very clearly hear
That
the
is not
defendant moaning.
the
Oh,
video.
that's not the video. Thank fucking God. I told we could lose. Okay, that's not the video.
Behavior
we
in the
can hear
courtroom
the
is also
defendant
admissible by
moaning.
the jury, so I mean, this could be used as evidence too. She is actively moaning while watching a video of the voice actor that she's accused of being horny for.
Listen, she just came back from the doctor. She's excited that her back's doing really well.
Objection. That is not what a back would do to a man. You do not moan after that.
We just talked to things out of context, man.
Your
we just
Honor,
talked
I
out.
would also
Could be
like to
out.
mention that Yuzu, their witness, has a similar video. Can I play it?
Objection. This is no
I
reason.
am
There's
not
no
on
rhyme or reason to that.
trial.
There's no
You
reason.
can play this
Objection.
So your objection is actually not sustained. It is, I am agreeing with Bao
Overruled,
this
Your Honor.
time. Bao, your objection is sustained. Yours is overruled defense because this is for content. So I would like to see the embarrassment of the witness for the pure amusement of the courtroom here.
I'm with
It
you
will
too.
not be used as evidence in this case, but I would
I'm with
just
it.
like to see it.
I'm with it.
Your Honor, this
Let's
is
see it.
this is degrading.
This is
Welcome to the
content.
courtroom, sir.
If this was content, we should have forced Nags to explain yiffing.
I was saved. Whew, I was saved. Where's the video? Oh, are they getting the video still? They getting it?
It'll be right here. It is right here,
Okay.
Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you.
Your Honor, permission to go to the bathroom.
You may go to the bathroom.
Oh, thank God.
Objection. Piss here.
Sustained. Please piss on the prosecutor's seat.
Shut up, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, Yuzu, you broke your microphone.
Objection. This is not even me.
Doesn't even look like her.
It doesn't even look like me. This is an imposter.
I think the voice is matching in our voice recognition software, so it is actually the same human being
generated.
operating this 2D anime character.
Your Honor, I don't
AI
see what this has to
generation.
do with anything.
Content.
Wait. Can you see Bao in the chat in the live video?
Your
Your Honor, can we get a can we roll that back?
Your
You
Honor,
can save it if you
Bao
make
is
an
in the
account.
chat.
Your Honor,
Bao is in the chat of this
Your
video.
Honor, that person in the chat has 2 O's.
She's see.
Caught in 1080p.
I would like to point out that since this is not being used as evidence for either sides, purely just for the enjoyment, the bow in the chat cannot be used as evidence in the courtroom to prove the case of the prosecutor. Thank you.
However, it is funny, Your Honor.
It's
Yes,
pretty-
it is quite funny.
Is it funny
weren't
that
there.
your defense is acting
It's
like
not
that?
to be used as evidence.
It's not to be
Move
used
forward.
as evidence. We can't even comment on
Move
it. Shut
forward.
up.
Yeah, move forward.
You seem very desperate.
Obeying the rules.
Could we,
Your
for
Honor,
the
he's
pure
hurting my
sake of
feelings.
enjoyment, for the pure sake of enjoyment, could we also include the most recent screenshot included by
Bao, in
Mako.
the comments of this Yuzu clip, in the stream chat, saying, my pussy, my pussy.
emphasis on my pussy, which was stated twice by the defendant.
Twice. There was no mistake in what she was saying.
Your
there.
Honor, Your Honor, Your Honor, if I may.
That could have been anyone. That girl
Oh,
is
Your Honor.
whoever that is.
Your Honor, if I
crazy.
may.
Yes,
Honestly.
Okay. Your Honor, if you look closely at the keyboard, the S and the D are quite next to each other. I know Bao has recently bought in some putty, and she was very excited about the silly putty that she had gotten. My putty, my putty. Again, another out of context.
When was this putty bought? When was this putty bought, Nags? Because this was an old video from
Yeah,
years
when
ago.
was this putty
She
bought?
got-
Since you said it was recent.
Bao, when was the putty? When was the putty
This is
purchased?
an old video, Nags. Your defense
She's been-
doesn't hold up.
She's been. First off, this isn't evidence in court. Number one, and number two, she's been a fucking putty connoisseur all her life.
That's right.
So-
I have a bag full of putty under my desk right now.
Okay. Good
I
to
bet
know.
you do.
What you do with that, I would not like to know, but I'm glad to know that you contain said putty.
Also, she typed it twice.
She had a broken
Yes.
But
keyboard
she
twice.
Are you saying that she mistyped putty
Sticky
twice?
keys, bro. Sticky
Uh,
keys.
Not only sticky keys, but my client is not the brightest of the bunch. So
Yeah, she does have a dent in her head.
All
She's
right.
stained. You could plead insanity if you wanted, actually, because of the dent. But
Your Honor, that's
Since you-
biased.
since you're not taking that route, and pleading insanity is pretty much a guilty plea, you just go to mental health counseling for the duration of your sentence. We're gonna continue this as if you are a mentally stable, well-adjusted individual, although you are not.
We don't have to pretend because I actually am one. So
Now, can we talk about that video that was posted before we decided to turn on Yuzu for a minute?
Yes.
What video?
Yeah.
And Bao's moaning mid-court session
That was
from
part-
hearing this video.
I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure Yuzu's moaning was even louder, but okay. That's
So
whatever.
as we said, Yuzu's clip is not for direct evidence. It's just purely for the amusement of the court. But I would like you to explain the moaning that was happening while the video was being played for the courtroom, since I am aware that that was not a part of the
and
video.
we still have the previous video of Bao getting her own clip from Blythe's voice actor.
Your Honor, I was cringing so hard that I could not verbally contain myself.
Oh,
That doesn't
Really
Your
sound like a
cringe is
cringe,
very
Bao.
excitable.
someone
It's
contact this
very,
man.
very unique.
Thank you. I am a content creator after all.
Yeah,
Well,
you
where-
are.
were
Yeah,
you
it is
cringing?
it is content.
Bingo.
You're right.
Bingo.
Mhm. Yep.
You enjoy your
Okay.
putty.
Your Honor,
Yes,
there's
Max, I
simply
love
way
putty,
too
my
much here
putty.
for their content defense to stand.
Well, whether or not the content defense stands will be decided later after all proceedings have been done and the jury has met. But that is currently the stance they're taking. So if you would like to add more insult to their already existing injury, you can do so to pile on evidence to make their case harder for the jury.
I would love to, Your Honor. There's plenty here. Now, if we look at this video and we, watch it to completion, the amount of times Bao has freaked out, and what normal, well-adjusted person, mind you, would take an 11-minute stream just to react to their favorite voice actor reading, quote-unquote, their thirst tweets.
Your Honor, someone had paid him to do that, and once again, I felt guilty to not include that into my content, and therefore I showed
Did
it.
somebody pay you to make the thirst tweets that he was reading?
Well,
She's a streamer. Twitch, YouTube, clips, everything, ad revenue, monetization, everything.
We know what your defense is, Nags, but we want an explanation of what's going on here. We get that it's a
just
content defense. I want to know why. What content is she getting out of this besides incriminating herself as a furry? And if that's so, that content has been going on for a long time, as I stated before.
She's been successful for a very long time. Her numbers continue to go up, do they not?
She was doing it before she was successful. There was still furry attack. There was still very
So her content
defaming.
is being a furry.
Is that what you're saying, Nags?
You need to leave.
I'm not saying her content's being a furry. I'm saying her content derives on a a variety of different things, and sometimes things that make the numbers go up, and her audience finds funny that she'll cater to, and other times she'll react to different stuff. She'll do different things, play different games, or do events like a subathon as of today.
Explain
variety of
the
stuff.
overwhelming amount of evidence against that, Nags. Explain the overwhelming amount of evidence of her being a furry that you're trying to write off as content.
the devil
Oh,
made me do it.
Are you saying that Bao caters to furry? Wait, excuse me.
Take the putty and put it over your mouth right now. Okay, here we go. The devil.
You should probably get a leash for your
Yeah, yes,
defendant,
yes.
considering how
No,
much they
she
talk out of line.
So,
Yes, defense. Could you please
Okay.
speak?
So wait, in reference to what you're talking about, the variety of different content, you're saying?
Yes,
And, like,
the variety
furry
of different content and the exact
As we've seen.
claim
As
that
we've
Joel's
seen.
made.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, and I'm very proud of my client, being the idiot that she is. But over year after year after year, she has grown in numbers. She has grown with friendships, with content, with variety. Her YouTube channels, everything, her singing, all of that. And if you're doing only one thing, if you're a one-game Andy, all right, you're never gonna make it anywhere unless you're a professional, etc. It's very hard to
Explain
branch
the
off.
one joke, Andy, that we have here, making every joke, according to you, about being a furry.
You're interrupting. Can I finish? You've been doing that.
Go
all
ahead.
along.
The
I just wanna
prosecution,
finish.
please let the defense finish.
I'd also like to
Thank
you.
note that there's no one here named Andy.
Thank
Who the
you,
fuck is that
the
Andy?
defendant, for your unhelpful contribution. I appreciate it. Thank you.
But over the years, with her variety of content, whether it be funny to make everyone laugh, etc., she has grown in her numbers and she continues to do that. So sure, she might have some furry jokes. Sure, she might have react content to a voice actor with sexual suggested things. Not enough to get banned though on Twitch. And sure, she might type my putty in the chat. All these contribute to her success that I'm very proud of. And as we know, as the content grows and things change, you have to adapt. And that's what she's been doing. Thank you.
Okay.
Your Honor,
Prosecution,
she
is there
clearly
any
hasn't.
other claims you would like to make with the current witness on the stand?
Yuzu, is there anything else that you'd like to say or bring up here?
I would like to point our eyes to this tweet she made on January 5th, 2024. Not her.
Not her hair.
This is in anagram, or I don't know what the word is, but she's
Oh
she is alluding to the fact that furries have a knot on their privates, and she's saying to not her. but not her hair.
Thank you, user. As you can see with the evidence that the witness has provided and the laughter from the defense that is happening right now, I want that to be noted down. This is another recent tweet. The evidence is overwhelming. Surely you cannot.
Your Honor, as a creator, notice how everyone's laughing. Your Honor, everyone's laughing.
With the amount of times this happens.
Defendant and prosecutor, I appreciate your passionate contribution to the courtroom. However, I would like one of you to explain to me, since I am not well versed in this furry community you guys are speaking about, what exactly this statement means to me in plain English, minus the metaphors and the allusions.
Very well.
Thank you.
Your Honor, it's animal cock, Your Honor. Animal cock getting stuck inside of a vagina. Animals have a large bulbous part of their genitalia, and the idea is once it goes in, it doesn't come out for a long time to ensure pregnancy, Your Honor.
Oh, what does this have to do with nodding hair? I'm a bit confused.
She is making a joke, a play on words with the idea of not being the word for getting the genitalia stuck inside of somebody.
Tell him about my keyboard and my putty.
And then Your Honor,
Defense,
she's
could you please
quite
wait for your turn
literally
to
tweeting out
speak?
that you should get nodded instead of nodding her.
So wait, are you saying it should the hair instead of the other thing? What are you saying?
I'm saying that Bao is tweeted to not her hair.
What does that mean? I'm still.
Bao is saying that she doesn't want somebody to tie her hair. She's saying that she wants somebody to knot her with animal genitalia.
It's not an illusion for like the internal components getting like rearranged.
Your Honor, imagine a penis, if you will. Your Honor, imagine a penis, if you will.
Yes.
Now, imagine if the balls were double-setted, but the balls at the top were like rock hard, and they would not allow you to pull out.
Okay.
Wow.
Your Honor, I just have
imagine
one
if somebody
sentence
put
to
a
it.
giant cross inside of an ass, but they put in the lip part, and then when they tried to pull it out, it'd be really hard to pull out, Your Honor.
And
Your
that's
Honor.
called nodding someone.
Yes, it's something that
Your Honor.
animals do.
Putting a light bulb in your mouth, Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for the explanation, Joe. I appreciate it.
No, don't say my name. I don't want to hear it with that
Oh,
explanation.
Joe, thanks for explaining the nodding and what nodding was in the animal kingdom, Joel. You seem very well versed in this furry terminology yourself.
Unfortunately, I've had to
Back
research a
off,
lot to
Joel.
get Bao and behind bars.
Yes, I understand. Yes, but once again, thanks for explaining nodding to me. I appreciate it. So now, defense, may you speak about this evidence that you interjected while the prosecution was speaking, and continue your statement, please.
So about that, Your Honor,
I'm
about
traumatized.
The, nodding, you would. It's the hair, the whole thing. So no intercourse or yiffing, correct? There is no yiffing.
Incorrect.
Well,
What it's saying
no,
is
the
that
act
she
of
says to
nodding
nod
is
her.
inherently a yiffing activity by the explanation of the prosecution here, unless you have a different definition for said thing.
Oh no, I don't have a different definition, but there was no intercourse, correct?
No, we're actually stating the opposite, that there was.
Oh, there. Well, no, through hair. That is not.
Your Honor, may I explain this to Nags again in plain English?
Yes, you may. You may
please.
explain nodding to Nags.
Defendant and defense. What Bao is saying here is you should not her, aka furry intercourse, but not tie her hair. So the knot is a play on the word knot. So she's saying, don't tie my hair. Like go in, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So go nutso on
Okay,
that.
I got it. I understand.
It was the devil.
I got it.
It was the devil.
Your Honor, the only response I have to that is throughout the day we all do it. We all daydream, fantasize about whatever. Just because whatever fantasies my client
The
has.
devil made me do
Daydream
it.
about nodding as well.
Are you saying you
defense?
fantasize
Like I
about
said,
furry
Oh,
sex?
We
Whatever.
all do it. I
Yiffing in the
personally, I
party
don't do
daydream.
that.
Over.
Got it.
Someone
That
had
is
to
not a
Liars.
normal thing, defendant.
Whatever my client fantasizes
He's a
should not have
nodder.
no play on what she has actually done. She's
Your Honor.
never acted in a part.
Are you saying that the defendant
never done any of them.
fantasizes about getting knotted?
No, your
Yiffing
main
in the
claim
park is
was
not a
yiffing in the park.
fantasy.
Well, yiffing in the park.
Yeah, the
there's no
claim
video
was
evidence.
yiffing
It
in the park.
happened.
Fantasies
Never happened.
about yiffing does
Fantasies are
not.
different.
The
Yeah,
knot was in the
fantasies-
photo.
Your Honor, we
Your
are
Honor.
proving that she is a furry through this fantasy.
Yes, but you can think up a fantasy in your mind, and if it is not accurately expressed, that cannot be used as a
Thank you, Your
judgeable
Honor.
behavior in
Thank
the
But we
courtroom.
have shown that she's accurately
However-
expressed this.
The prosecution, could you please let me finish my statement?
Okay, go ahead, sorry.
However, since there is evidence, which is why I wanted you to let me finish
my
first,
bad,
because
my
I was
bad, sorry, I
actually
didn't mean to
supporting your
steal
claim.
you.
Thank you.
Okay. sorry.
Since there is evidence of this, since she did tweet a image saying "remember," meaning this is clearly a thought she's had multiple times and wants others to remember. This can be used as a judgment. So, Nags, your concept of this being a fantasy, it has been actualized. So you have to speak on the actual effect of the post itself.
Okay, so being actualized with a fantasy such as that, all I have to say is there was no physical, correct? So the fantasy happened. There is no physical of it happening. Is there not, besides a tweet? There is no fursuit that
The tweet is a
prosecuting
separate
claim?
issue from the yiffing in the park, correct? What the prosecution is saying is they're trying to prove that this is a behavior of hers to therefore corroborate the yiffing story as being true.
So basically, it's a fetish she fantasizes about.
Yes.
But she hasn't
That's what
acted upon that fetish besides.
Well, they're
speaking
saying
it and
she's
blurting it to the
acted
world.
upon it in their claim, and that she has posted evidence of her having this fantasy, meaning her acting upon it on the basis of the prosecution's
see.
story is more likely.
I was off my
Okay,
meds.
Okay, so as you can see, she does take quite a bit of meds, and we've all been drunk before. Type stupid things like my putty, and it all
putty,
depends
my
on the
putty.
timeline. It depends on the timeline when she did it. But again, she's just speaking out about her fantasies. The actuality of the physicality, which they claim they witnessed in the park, never happened. But I do agree
Defense,
with your
are you now
fantasies.
stating that your defendant has a furry fetish?
I don't know what fetishes. That's my client. I keep this professional. I don't care about her fetishes or what she does. I'm here
Well, that's
for
what
justice.
we're trying to
I'm here for
identify if Bao
justice.
is a furry or not.
I'm
Just
here for
answer the
justice.
question. Do you think, and are you stating that she has a furry fetish?
I don't think she has a furry fetish. I think
What
she
did you just
enjoys.
state?
I think she enjoys.
What did you just say?
I said I don't think she has a furry fetish.
Before that,
What
it
did I
seems
say?
like you were trying to say that she was okay with fantasizing about it. You
She
were
can
trying to
fantasize
say
about
that she was
whatever she wants.
fantasizing about being in
But you're-
a furry sexual scenario.
But your claim was you had witnesses and watched her yiff in the park.
That
And your
was your
argument up
claim.
until now is that being a furry was her content. That was her bit.
Okay, but I still want to know. You have two lawsuits going on with suing her being a furry and yiffing in the park. I have
It's
not
the
seen
same
any
lawsuit.
evidence. Okay, well I haven't. Well, you have two coincide together. I haven't seen anything with yiffing in a park with a room full of content creators. No video evidence, no DMs, and every single thing you've provided as evidence has been posted on Twitter for public knowledge for everyone to see. No DMs, no one saying, "Hey, it's me, Bao, putty, I'm a furry. I really like to yiff." I've seen none of that.
I've
It's all
never
been
said anything
posted.
like that.
It's been posted for the lulz. Exactly. It's been posted for the lulz. It's been posted for the laughs. It's been posted and picked up by news articles for her content to grow. That's it.
Yo, could someone clip Nags being like, "Pretty, I'm the
My
furry
putty
yip yip"?
putty.
Please
My
don't!
putty
Please, come on,
putty.
we're having fun here! Please, we're having fun! Do not clip that! We are having fun here! Please don't fucking clip that! Please don't! Please don't! Please! Alright, I'm gonna start a lawsuit! Anybody who clips that!
Do you
No,
explain what not is?
Oh my god.
Could you also could someone also make a documentary on the how the nodding process works, and please include excerpts of
I think we should avoid that, actually, Your Honor. I don't think that should be
It's
on the
actually
record.
court mandated that this is compiled for further evidence.
Objection, Your Honor. I feel like that's not necessary to the court. I don't need that to be
evidence
online.
Of Bao getting nodded.
No.
Clip it and
as
ship
the-
it. She's got knotted.
Oh my god.
Holy.
As the impartial third party of this courtroom, whether or not she has been nodded or evidence of that, I do not see any
We
currently
do
in
have evidence, but we cannot show it in
oh
in this current jurisdiction.
Okay, yeah, maybe in a different district, but not in my courtroom. Yeah, I appreciate you respecting the laws of the land here.
But you are saying that we do have the evidence.
It's somewhere out there in the internet.
That's all. That is all, Your Honor. Thank you, Yuzu. I appreciate you, witness. The
It's
persecution.
an article. That was so funny.
The prosecution rests, Your Honor. We can move on to the next witness.
my god.
Okay, defense, please bring out the next witness.
In order to pick up the pace, for a time and such. First, who I do want to read, we have two left, and I want to bring WFN to the stand.
That is correct. Yes.
All right, WFN. So I'm going to take a back seat here on this one for my next two, since it is a little lopsided with some dropping out. So I'm going to let them explain here. I'll interject with anything if they need any questions. But
They didn't drop out, Nags. You're fine.
Oh,
They're like back.
Well, with this, I do want to keep moving and let them present their case instead of me going through my long questions with this. So WFN, I'll let you take the stand. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Nax.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Yeah. Hello, Your Honor. I believe I was brought to the stand as an expert witness this time. I first would like to present myself. I am WFN. I am a furry artist. It is my primary source of income. I do this for a living. And believe it or not, unfortunately, I have been a part of the furry community ever since middle school. Now, I will atone for my sins and my crimes another day. Today, I would like to defend Bao's case with concrete evidence. So far, the prosecution claims our only defense is that Bao is doing this for content. However, I would like to hopefully change your mind, because in order for all of these accusations to remain valid, the court of law would need to determine with absolute certainty that the characters in question, may it be blind or deaf from the movie Puss in Boots, are in fact anthropomorphic furry characters to begin with. And so I would like to provide a first piece of evidence, if you please.
Is the witness trying to say that the giant wolves are not furries?
I would very much like to change your mind. So, preparing for this case, I have conducted research and dug through official wikis. It has come to my attention that Blide's equipment can be earned within the Elden Ring game after defeating him in battle. Now, why does that matter? It does matter because among these items is, I quote, a black wolf mask, which reveals some evidence. This piece of headwear is the same adorned by Blide himself. It must be earned in battle and collected straight through, from his corpse, which leads me to deduce, at the very least, it is no replica, meaning that he is, in fact, stuffing his head inside another wolf's head. It is not his direct head. He is, in fact, according to this piece of official evidence, a living, breathing human camouflaging himself among the creatures of the forest for survival and not for enjoyment like furries might do. Now, in that respect, Bao's only sin, in my high regard, is in fact just to seek the company of a tall, gentle, dignified warrior from the lands
Objection, Your Honor. We have evidence against this. Blight the Wolf is half man, half wolf. It is stated clearly in the game. And it's the world of Elden Ring where there are plenty of actual animals roaming around. The only reason that's an armor, it could be continued and, provided proof as that it's for game sense. It's literally for the game, so the players in the game can use it. It is not to be used as a descriptor or a fucking actual evidence of him not being a wolf man. He is indeed half and half.
He is my rebuttal, though. What you're talking about here is hearsay. He is such and such. He is such and such. Someone else said that. I am providing you with concrete evidence, an object, a piece that we can look at and accurately analyze.
Can we read the description of the actual mask in Elden Ring?
We would need to further look into this piece of evidence.
I can do that right now. Let me check that out.
Go ahead, if you please.
I have the Wikipedia.
while this is happening, I would also like to bring up the evidence that you. Who posted this exactly? Oh, is this on the is Axion on the defendant's side or the
He's
prosecution?
Axion's on my side.
Okay. Could someone please explain the first image he posted into the evidence box?
I'm looking up the other thing real quick. Blythe is an NPC in Elden Ring. He's half man, half wolf. Blythe the half wolf. Is that what you're talking about, Your Honor?
Yes.
Yeah, I just said that. That's from the Wikipedia page, or the wiki page for Elden Ring. Don't fuck with Souls lore players, all right? They have way too much free time to look this shit up.
In which case, now is my question. It is stated that it is half man, half wolf. Is it ever specified in what respect? Someone can inherit the DNA of a wolf in some aspects, qualities, senses, but does it always manifests in appearance, in an outwards fashion? Where is this ever stated that this specifically, being a half wolf, is categorized as his appearance?
Are you trying to say that half wolf could mean anything?
Half wolf could mean a good nose, a good sense of smell, a good sense of hearing.
But in that case, it could also mean a knot in his pants. It could mean the way he looks.
Oh my.
Yeah, in which case, it cannot be determined by your seeming, like, quote-unquote proof here. It doesn't mean anything. What I'm trying to say is it is not concrete evidence, as opposed to mine.
It could mean it could be anything on the furry scale. It could be anything.
Okay, but is it on the furry scale at all? Is the question. When
it is. As well as this is still conjecture, I'd like to remind everyone, when you kill Blythe the wolf in the game, his dead body is still on the ground for some time before until you go to a bonfire and reset, or a grace, as you could say. You pick up the helmet and the armor. If we're going by game sense and by armor descriptions, you pick up the head and the armor, the dead body is still there, and he still has his wolf head on. It does not disappear. If you're going by this,
it is very difficult to code different aspects of a character model once it has been killed and reduced to a prop to change.
Okay, further than that, you don't pick up the helmet from his dead body. Where do you find the helmet? Where do you find the mask? It's not when you kill him.
How is it then?
I will look it up right now. The Black Wolf mask helm can be found at the top of the wall behind Sylvis's rise. So it's not found on on Blythe's dead body.
In which case, I will play fair. I will stand corrected.
Is there a description of the item and what exactly it's made out of within the game context?
In the game, the item is not his head, and it's not the armor that he wears. It's a replica, basically.
Is that from the official description?
Yeah.
Right. In which case, Your Honor, I would like to move to the second main character of this case.
Yes, more.
Death from Puss in Boots.
Okay.
Now, it is, I believe, common knowledge that death represents the concept of death within the movie itself. Spoilers for those who haven't seen it. Go watch it. It's fun. But death comes in many forms. Would you believe, members of the jury, prosecution and all, that death has been depicted in many different ways throughout history? And such as angels, which are described and seen differently depending on witness and what has been described in the Bible, death presents itself in a form that can be comprehended from the one who perceives it. Since the main characters of the Puss in Boots movie are animals, it would stand to reason that death would present itself as another animal in a form that Puss himself can grasp and comprehend. Similarly to angels, just like another piece of evidence that I'm about to share.
There
if
are
we need
humans.
a reminder, there are some humans, yes, but death always pursues Puss and Puss only. He never directly attacks anyone. He, at least at first, seems only visible by Puss, but like he pursues Puss himself. These
Objection,
have
Your
to
Honor. This
end.
is
Therefore,
pointless. Bao is attracted to the physical appearance of Death in the movie, not Death as a personality, not Death as a character. She's attracted to the physical appearance of Death and his voice.
I would like to
And
continue.
how does Death present
with-
in this media?
As a wolf, Your Honor, as a wolf man.
But my point is that we would need to confirm and prove that it is merely a furry character. However, if Death can adhere different forms and different appearances, it would stand to reason to assume that it is a shapeshifter, not merely a furry character.
But Bao wants to, quote unquote, be
Not.
attracted to the furry character itself, the furry
No,
appearance.
that's just hearsay, in which case.
That's not
Does it-
hearsay. It's been
Can we
shown
not
in multiple
assume that
times in the
Bao may
evidence
be
before.
attracted to the idea of an entity that can change at will?
Well, Bao could have drawn the entity as a human in all of the pictures that she's gotten of her and Death from the movie.
What's to
But
stop
no,
her from
instead
liking
she
all the different
chose to
changes?
do the wolf version.
It's what it happened to be on that day. What's to stop her from liking all the different deities and entities that it changes into? She might like them
So
all.
you're saying that she does indeed like the Wolfman part of it.
What if she likes everything?
Well, that whether or not she likes everything is irrelevant to the fact of whether or not she likes the specific character. So are you admitting that she likes everything including this specific character, or are you saying she only likes everything excluding the specific character?
Lean
I
into
believe
our
it does not
expert.
fall to me to make that assumption, Your Honor.
I am asking the defense.
My bad.
I believe it goes back to fantasies of a variety of different things, and just because you roll a dice and it lands on a 6, lands on a 5, a 4, or 3, and you're like, wow, I really love that 4. I really love, but you rolled all that dice. Just because it landed on 4 a bunch doesn't mean you don't like all of the dice and all of the different things. She likes the werewolf character. She likes.
Your Honor,
whatever
the defendant is
transitions-
asleep.
So you're saying she does like the werewolf character, and that is included in your dice analogy as one of the characters she does
One of the
like.
many. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Also, defendant, can you wake the fuck up? It's very disrespectful for you to fall asleep in my courtroom.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Also,
sir.
don't close your blowhole. I don't want you getting water fucking everywhere. That's
apologize.
that's very unsanitary.
Yes,
okay.
sir. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Thank you.
My apologies,
so-
Your
Yeah,
Honor.
they could continue. Yeah. So she does. She finds an attraction to it. Not a big deal.
Okay. So she finds an attraction to wolf-related characters, self-admitted by your
The
defense.
defense.
Okay. I now pass off the
To the
preceding
expert.
statement
Back to the expert.
the expert. Yes.
That was all I had to present, Your Honor. My statement
Okay.
is finished.
Thank you. Prosecution, would you like to cross-examine the witness in any way?
I think I've done enough, Your Honor.
Okay. Shall we move on then to the next witness?
We can. I have another witness. I have one last witness. I have Axion here. Axion, if you'd like to take the floor.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
You've
think
brought-
I think we actually have. I believe there should be another witness, unless I'm
For
I'm
There's
tweaking.
one more
or
defense
prosecution?
witness.
Oh,
One more
okay,
defense one.
alright.
Axion, you've given us a lot to look at here, and I mean a lot. This is even more than the previous witnesses with Hazami. You have given me very substantial evidence, again, that could be posted. And there's even more here. There's a tweet from Bao posted recently. Okay, I admit it. I'm a furry. I yiff and I'm proud. Woof, woof, woof. Bark, bark, bark. Not with a K, like this.
not the knot.
That is correct.
Once again, another knot, as well as we even have some videos made by Bao. Bao and Lucy are down bad over furries tier list.
I didn't even
from
learn
3
about
weeks
this many
ago.
knots in Boy Scouts, bro. What the fuck? This is crazy.
There is a lot going on here.
Once again, Your Honor. the
It's for
fantasies-
content.
Yeah, the fantasies. It's a collab, Your Honor. The fantasies that she has, that she speaks about in portraying everywhere over and over.
Defense,
outside,
please look at what the video's contents are.
I see a collab.
It's a tier list over what are the most attractive furries.
Your
Can you
Honor,
explain that? If it's all a bit, how is the entire video a bit? How are they going to decide what is the most attractive if it's for a bit? They clearly have to be attracted to them.
They absolutely don't. They absolutely don't. They could a tier list. When I'm doing a tier list, if I try something, I'm like, I tried it once, I don't like it. I put it down at the bottom. It's a tier list.
Next, if we gave you furries right now, could you tier list them on which one is hotter for the courtroom?
I'd have to make guesstimations.
Guesstimations, you say?
I do it
so
for
you're saying you
the
can't.
content. If everybody's like,
Are you
please
saying
do it
you
for the
can't
content.
do it unless you were attracted to them?
No, absolutely not. If I'm not attracted to them, I could still do the tier list. Absolutely could still do the tier list for content.
Well, if you would like to, we'd love to see it.
That's
we would
I
love
would
to
do it.
see your tier list of the most attractive furries, Nags.
Maybe we'll do that after court over some coffee. So.
Oh, so you're saying you don't want to do it right now in public in front of everyone? For what reason?
Well, because we're limited
For what
on
reason?
time. We're limited
I
on
thought
time.
you
But you
said
know
it
what?
was
Maybe I'll do it for
freely
content. Maybe I'll do it for
limited
content.
on
Yeah,
time
we're limited
in
on
the
time.
courtroom.
But I would do it for content.
Okay, Nags.
I would.
Well, we have more. Here are some DMs, private DMs from Bao that the witnesses provided, DMing and showing pictures.
That's public stuff that she posts on her
These
Discord.
are public messages from Bao showing different furries, wolfmen.
I have a question about this evidence, actually. Is this actually Bao typing since the name
There
is
is proof.
Foreskin Fairy?
Your Honor, there is proof that
I
it
have
is
never,
Bao.
I have never seen that username ever
Here,
in my life.
This is proof.
So
right
Foreskin
here.
Fairy is not a familiar term with you.
No, it is not.
Well, it clearly is. If you look at this, is this not Bao's account?
Well, if you can look at the software we're using to communicate, it clearly says BAO, Bao.
Well,
if we look at this again,
anyone
it
who
says
shares
Bao.
a server with Bao can go to her DMs, hit send message, and see any other
I
alias she
do
may
have a
go
question.
by.
Are these posted on a public Discord or again are these?
This
through
is on
DMs
her-
privately.
No, this is on her Discord itself.
Her public Discord.
Her public Discord. Your Honor, I just asked. All these things they keep bringing up, not one piece of evidence has been sent through a DM privately at all.
You are
It's all
correct.
been public. I just want to make sure that's known.
Oh,
It is
if
noted.
you want that, there is one that was just recently stated.
Oh,
by
so she
Camilla.
does go by Foreskin Fairy. Okay, good to know.
No,
I would ask what that means, but that isn't really, pertaining to the case.
Your Honor, I believe that means that she's in the foreskin trying to steal it.
That's not.
I
That, I am not
believe
inside
she's
the
trying to
foreskin.
steal the foreskin. So you're admitting that it's you by saying that. You are
No.
literally trying to correct me. That means you
I'm
know
telling
what it
you,
is.
I'm not in a foreskin. Why are you saying I'm inside foreskin right now? I'm literally right here in the court.
Your name says Foreskin Fairy. Is that not what it means?
That's
Would
not
you
my
like
name.
to
why else would
explain
you
what
That's not my
Foreskin
name.
Fairy
You didn't
means?
know what it means.
I am not in a foreskin right now. That's not me. They keep
Give it
saying
back.
I
We've
didn't
just
take
received
anything.
striking evidence from Camilla. I have evidence.
She's not
Look
even-
at this
she's not even
selfie
a part of this
Bao
court.
sent to
This
me.
It was,
she's
it
not
was
a part-
provided
That's
to me.
hearsay.
She's not even
She's
a part
not.
of
it.
She's not a part of the
She's
courtroom.
not a
That is
part of this.
hearsay.
She's not a
Very
part.
well, very well. We still have more. If you look at the last picture that I posted, this is so fucking Bao it hurts. When I can't reach the top shelf, so I asked my friend to lift me up. This is a picture of crop porn, Your Honor. And Bao replies with, "Oh my God, real!"
Someone clip that.
As well as I'd like to point to the Twitch chat. Can everyone in Twitch chat type !furry for me? Can we read what that says?
Yeah, could the defense lawyer read what that says word for word for me, please?
Please do, Max. Please do.
It's in her chat. Can you just paste it to me in the
Type
Discord?
!furry, Nags.
I do think that it is necessary for it to be read aloud for those that are visually impaired. You don't want to be ableist now, do you, Nags?
Are you ableist, Nags?
No, I'll read it.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, exclamation.
Defendant, wake up!
All right,
yeah,
exclamation point furry.
I don't think
Someone's
your
logging
lawyer's
into
here
that.
anymore, but you
No,
are.
I'm right here. I'm typing it, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
There we go. Exclamation point furry.
Take
Okay,
the picture off of him, bro. He's not there.
Okay, I admit it. Well, first off, out of context, we talked about this earlier. Nobody clip any of this, all right? It's a dangerous thing now.
Can you please show your
right?
face on the camera while saying this? Yes.
Nags,
All right.
please.
All right.
You read the emojis.
I gotta zoom in here. Fuck. All right, I'll
Fine.
stand in the camera. All right, here we go. Let me zoom in to what this says. All right. Okay, I admit it. I'm a furry. I yiff and I'm proud. Woof, woof, woof. Bark, bark, bark. Hashtag Not like this, with not being spelled with a K.
Not. Do you know what not means, Dags?
We established this. Move forward. Yes.
I'm so glad I didn't choose to be your defense.
Okay, so thank you so much, defense attorney, for reading that. Overwhelming evidence. I apologize for making you do that, but
That's okay, Your Honor. That's okay.
I can't see very well. As you can see, my eyes are bouncing everywhere. Sorry, prosecution.
I'd like to point something out.
Yes.
Mako, one of the witnesses, just posted another public announcement by Bao. This was for a stream. Bao states right here, it's okay to be into some weird shit. I mean, Bao is into werewolf men with accents. Confess your weirdest turn on and turn offs, and we'll review them live on stream. Enter here.
I was hacked.
Stream in the sentence.
Are you trying to say that you were hacked?
Well, yeah. Would you? I mean, read it out loud. Would you click? If someone messaged this to you, enter here and then a blue hyperlink from a place none other than Discord. Would you click on that? Or
well, it is a public announcement from you in your own Discord server.
Because it's clearly a phishing scam, is what it is.
Are you a phishing scam? Was this a phishing scam? Because
I was
if it was,
hacked, Your
why
Honor.
would the message not be deleted, Bao? Why is it still up?
Because I was hacked.
If it's a phishing scam,
she was hacked.
Shouldn't you be deleting it since it's so scary?
I've been hacked.
I think your 8 hours talking is a fucking phishing scam.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Damn.
Listen, I know you had to read the furry, the furry.
I'm not happy about it, but I'll do it for my client.
Yelling at his own
I'll do it for my
I
client.
love my lawyer.
He's yelling at his own client.
No, yelling at you.
8 hours of what?
Don't worry, Nags. I'll give you my subathon money.
Thank you.
No problem.
8 hours of evidence
You're
against
creating
you?
great. You're creating great content.
Thank you.
You're taking
Thank
this
you.
very personally for, I'm just trying to do my job.
I'll continue.
Anyways, if we keep looking at it, it is a link to a video Bao is trying to do. Weirdest turn-ons and turn-offs. The form weirdest turn-on, turn-offs is no longer accepting responses. This was from a while ago.
She was hacked.
Is she still hacked? She could easily delete the message now to avoid people from going into a phishing scam.
It's content. Leave it up there. I was hacked. This is funny.
It's funny.
And now the hackers are like, we can't do anything now because she just obviously doesn't care.
Well, don't worry.
So leave it
There's
alone.
more. So if we take a look at this next tweet that we have that Axion has given us, look in the evidence folder. I want a full Bao X Blythe Dojin. How do I make this happen?
Your Honor, we're
now,
not
Your Honor,
Japanese.
if you're not familiar with
means.
Dojins, if you're not familiar with that,
Yeah, can
normally
someone please define what a dojin is to me?
it is
I
a
got you.
self-published comic, but in the sense that Bao is using, Bao X Blythe Dojin would mean a hentai comic, an H manga.
Oh, okay. Very tasteful.
If we look at this again, you can see this one's a little less, I admit, but this just exhibits more furry tendencies. This is Bao wearing a werewolf t-shirt.
Is actually a TikTok to support that as well.
Is that actually an officially rigged outfit of hers?
It is, Your Honor.
Yes.
Oh, could I
She
see
posted
evidence
it
of this
recently
motion?
in her teaser trailer for this new model.
She was hacked.
Oh,
I was hacked.
I don't think that was a hack if it was for your teaser trailer for your brand new
it was.
debut.
So were
someone
you
stole them all.
hacked when you invoiced the rigging team when the you paid the invoice, or was
I actually never paid for that. It was sent to me from my rigger.
There is no receipt. There is no receipt. So
there's no. So you can't write it off on your taxes either.
No, it wasn't even. I never even paid
Whoa,
for
no,
it.
don't say it. Listen, wait, time out. Time out.
that
This is
you
all
posted
content and
in my
everything.
The videos
DMs?
right here.
This is all content.
was
We're having a
illegal.
good time. Don't do the taxes. Don't say anything with taxes.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
This is all
Sorry.
Post the other video, Axion, that you sent to me. The
which
6-second video.
one?
Oh, so this is rigged to move. Okay,
Oh.
I see.
There's like so many videos of her. I don't even know.
How often do you wear this
Oh, wait,
shirt, and how often are you hacked or possessed by the devil? Since it seems to be a common occurrence for you, I'm just curious for the timeline.
Obviously, Your Honor, we
Max,
saw
it's
with
happening.
Pussy and Putty.
Max, it's
It
happening.
happens quite often. One click of the keyboard, and who
Guys.
knows where it lands. Phishing scams, all the way to
It's taking over,
downloading
it's taking
links.
over right now.
Oh no, the devil's taking over.
She's starting.
Oh my
Not
god,
my
get out of the
fucking
courtroom.
I rebuke.
Oh god.
I
Your Honor,
rebuke
there's
your
so much
crazy
evidence.
ass. Stop bouncing. Is she
got
gonna
a dog
explode?
in
What's
her.
happening? Hello?
Holy
Hack.
shit.
Throw
The
holy
devil's
water
taking
on
over
her.
body. Didn't she just say that?
Your Honor, I want you to take a look at this video while Bao is having a moment.
Max, get back. It's not safe anymore.
Wait, where am I going? Wait, what?
Get out of the splash zone, bro.
Where am I going? Ah!
Your Honor, if we take a look at
Max,
this here.
would you like your client to be restrained, or do you think she can handle herself?
I think for now she can handle herself, but if there's another explosion of whatever that was, I might ask for your assistance.
Okay.
So thank you.
Mr.
Just
Joel,
let
I
us know.
posted it as you wanted.
If we take a look at this video.
Wow.
Can we take a look at this 6-second clip of Bao real quick?
Oh yeah. 1 sec.
Can we post this?
Yeah, one sec,
I
one
just
sec.
want the courtroom to look at it.
All right, here you go.
Even when her
Okay.
personality changed from cute and shy to horrendously addicted
Oh,
to furry
what
porn.
a profound statement in the last second of the clip.
Don't you think so, Your Honor? Isn't that a little wild? Why would she post that? If not, as a truth. I mean, there's so many evidences piling up against her, and now we have a physical clip of her admitting to it.
That was pre-debut Bao personality, though. I was emulating what a pre-debut Bao would say, but I am no
There's also
longer
a
pre-debut
We
post-debut.
Bao.
have
There's also
post-debut evidence.
Which is the video right above it.
Oh, that video was from this current model, so it's fairly recent, within the last.
Yep, who am I kidding? You
days?
probably only know me as the one girl who barks all the time for Blythe Elden Ring.
Can you blame me, though? Bro is literally Guts from Berserk. And I want him to go
Mako,
berserk
can you
in my
explain to us when this incident happened?
Which Oh, the furry one.
Mm-hmm.
Last Thursday.
And when did Bao debut this model?
Very recently.
Thank
What a
you.
very accurate timeline of specific dates.
It works. It works.
Listen, if Your Honor, if I may, I experienced something deeply traumatic that no one should have to ever experience in their life. And it is, I think, acceptable for me to have the trauma response to sort of shut off and forget some of the timeline regarding.
As much as I would like to empathize with your trauma, this is a court of law, so we do need facts and evidence.
That's right, go back to
not
Twitter,
feelings.
bitch!
Well,
So,
if you
if
need
you
that,
could
we
create
can't
a
get
accurate
the exact
timeline.
moment here.
Sorry about that.
Your
She's
Honor,
hacked
I
again.
blacked
She's
out.
hacked
Your
again.
Honor, I blacked out from trauma.
Oh, so are you saying that your memory may be a little bit impaired, self-admitted?
Mako, shut up. Mako.
Your Honor, yes,
Oh.
So you can see that 6 days ago is when Bao debuted her model.
Dementia.
Oh.
So that's what it
Oh.
is. I knew this bitch wasn't right.
Wow.
Your Honor,
My client
Bao is
simply,
screaming at me.
my client simply is having a rough
Impaired?
time from the defense's badgering. Okay, the defendant has
okay.
consistently badgered my witness with insults and just brutal, harsh comments this entire time. Whenever we call her on her behavior, there has been no such thing from our side. It has mainly been Bao attacking my witnesses.
I would like to I disagree. I have heard you badger as well within my courtroom. I do, I'm overruling your claim of badgering, not in disagreement, but in solidarity with the fact that both sides have equally contributed to the problem. And
Well, we
I think
have,
for
yes,
a healthy content environment, it's good to allow some of that, despite, the serious, nature of this content. Now, I would like to provide the defense to speak about the most recent statement made by the prosecution in this trial, just to see exactly, if they have any thoughts about it. That way they can express their opinions without badgering, as you would say.
Yeah, I want to apologize for any of the badgering back and forth. We have done it. Well, we are definitely guilty of that as well.
I won't. It's funny.
Yeah, of course it's funny.
Okay. All right, bud. Okay.
Don't badger back. So what I have it. No, I think I get what they are summing up. We have some, video evidence. We talked about some of the evidence and claims of being hacked. We've seen some of the video once again posted. All I leave is if there is one piece of all these videos and everything, if I could get just one simple DM, then I feel that would be pretty big substantial piece for them to showcase that she's doing it behind the scenes and not in front of her audience and friends to, laugh about. So other than that, these are all public postings in her Discord, on Twitter. These I just can't. If there is a DM, I would love to see it. If the
All right,
prosecution has
defense. I appreciate your contributions to asking for once again private information to be shown to validate the claims. Since there hasn't been any private information shown, I would like to move on. Do we have any other witnesses that would like to take the stand?
I mean, we have plenty more evidence if you'd like to see.
I believe it would be Ayashi's turn.
There's a lot, but yeah, we can move on. I feel like we've shown a ton.
Yeah.
There's a lot of evidence. That's why the prosecution takes so long. Trust us.
She's a long time content creator. She's the best.
That's right. I'm a bit of an OG. Okay, Miss Aishi, are you here?
Yes, I am here. Hello.
Okay.
All right, Aishi, just like glad to have you. Just like WFN, as we talked earlier, you have your case and some of the stuff you want to showcase here. So we had our expert. Now we got you.
Yes, and hi, I'm Aishi. I am a content creator as well. I stream on YouTube, and I've gotten to know Bao. We went and we saw a movie together, and it was wonderful, and she's wonderful, and yes, I'm here to support her because I can't believe these baseless claims.
Okay,
Baseless.
and so how long have you known? Like, for what estimation of time period have you known Bao?
What time did the Five Nights at Freddy's movie come out?
I think it was October.
Yeah, October.
October. Okay. And now, would you say that the both of you, maybe, do you guys collab a bit, or take pictures or videos or anything like that?
Yeah, all of those
Okay.
things. Yeah.
All of those things. You post them online and all of that stuff, right? Together.
yeah.
All right. So you're friends, and you've gotten to know her very well, even off stream, correct?
Yeah, we're good friends. Good friends.
Okay. Would you say, knowing her for so long, would you say that as an entertainer portion, that her personality is a little bit different off stream? Example, like maybe it's toned down a little bit. Maybe she's a little more relaxed compared to when she's streaming. Maybe she's kind of enthusiastic, wild, saying crazy things. How would you describe her on and off stream appearance?
Of course, I think like with any person who does content creation, they're going to be a little bit more exuberant, a little bit more ecstatic when they're live, and I feel like Bao herself is definitely appealed to be a bit more well, dare I say it, horny on stream.
And do you think, I appreciate the honesty here and being a good friend, and as friends, they divulge, say funny things to each other and stupid stuff. So being horny on stream, do you think that also helps and makes her community kind of laugh and have a good time? Like, it's funny to laugh at?
Of course. I mean, I laugh at it all the time. I mean, what is there not to laugh about?
Okay. And with all this, so it's been, quite a long time you guys have been together. Would you say, in your honest opinion, for you, are you a furry?
Me?
Yes, you.
No.
You are not a furry. Okay.
No.
And would you say, knowing Bao as long as you have, would you claim with everything you know from the good times, the bad, now you know the difference between her on-stream persona, her off-stream, would you classify and think between your friendship from what she's maybe disclosed to you, would you say that she was a furry?
Define furry.
Furry as in...
Your Honor, it was a very clear question.
I do think, for clarity in the courtroom, the witness asking for a definition of furry by means of the question being asked, it is a good clarification to make sure everyone speaks properly.
Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want
sure.
to lie in court. I just want to know what that means. Like, what defines a furry?
The first thing I type in furry on Google is covered in fur.
Oh well, I mean, clearly, Bao is not covered in fur, so no.
Okay, and the second definition: an enthusiast for animal characters with human characteristics. In particular, a person who dresses up in costume as such a character or uses one as an avatar online.
Well, that part there, I'm not so sure about because.
Correct. Correct. Because she does use an avatar online, so everybody could say, "Oh, you could misconstrue furry, etc." for what it is. But if you take that first part, an enthusiast for animal characters, would you say between your friendship with animal characters and all of this, has she shared like animal characters back and forth with you?
No, never.
Has she owned a fursuit? A suit
Not to my
as an
knowledge.
animal?
No.
Not to your knowledge. Has she expressed interest in looking at and reading, furry type books?
No.
Your Honor, I'd like to object to the defense's definition of furry.
Okay, sustained. What is your correct
So
definition?
if we actually take a look at furries and what comes up when you look up what is a furry, here is my source. Furries are there are individuals who are especially interested in anthropomorphic or cartoon animals. For example, Bugs Bunny. They often strongly identify with anthropomorphic animals and create personas, identities of themselves as those anthropomorphic animals. And we have evidence of Bao making a fursona. So would this not, witness, make her a furry? If it, goes along with what we're saying.
Can you locate the evidence of her fursona?
Yeah, I've never seen this. So
well,
let's scroll up because it was posted in this group chat.
These are just postings. Having a fursona is a dedicated label, a name, and exactly what you express yourself as a furry. She's not dedicated.
Let's take a look at Bao's fursona in a latex
suit.
suit.
Your Honor, can I speak to my witness?
A latex? I don't. That's not fur. Now I'm confused.
Look at the picture, witness.
Oh, okay. Is that a fursona?
That is Bao's fursona.
Sorry, I just
Totally.
Okay.
Totally fine. So she's drawing a depiction.
She is drawing a depiction of her own fursona.
Bao's Bao's fursona sub-goal. It goes back to what I talked about with the subathon the goals.
Yep.
Once again, with the goals and streamers subjecting to different types of things, of embarrassing type things, and all this. You could clearly see right in the middle of that fursona, there is a sub-goal from her viewers.
You're right.
Witness,
a sub-goal
would you
in the
say
middle.
what is that sub-goal meant to be? Was it meant to be you drawing your fursona? Sorry, defendant.
Go ahead, Bao.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well,
what was that sub goal for, Bao?
It was to draw a fursona, but it is not specified whose it is.
Bao's fursona seems
Bao's
pretty
stream.
specified to me.
It's Bao's stream.
You wrote in the
Bao's
picture
stream.
Bao's fursona.
You know what? Knowing Bao, I'm sure it was for content. Come on. It was for content.
That sounds like a stretch from the witness.
No, it doesn't sound like a stretch.
I have known Bao since.
Can we also talk about something real quick?
Can my
Bao
witness
the
speak,
whale
though?
is your full name, correct?
Yes, that is my first, middle, and last.
So what is an anthropomorphic animal?
Those are a lot of words, Your Honor.
Are you not an anthropomorphic animal, being a whale?
She's a jajinka.
Your Honor, can my witness speak?
Yes, your witness can speak.
Go ahead.
I rest my case. Go ahead.
Oh, me?
Yes.
So they have nothing to say, seemingly.
No,
I was just
they
saying.
did.
I
They
was
were-
just
they were
saying
cut
that
off.
she's a jajinka. She's a character that's been turned into a human, and that's not related to furry
Objection.
at all.
What does bazinga have to do with anything?
Yeah, what?
No way,
Could
Mom.
you explain? Could you define whatever that word is to me?
Your interest in that pathetic show
yeah,
means
and then
nothing
could you
here.
also define what anthropomorphic animals are too, so I can discern the difference?
Okay, a gajinka is a Japanese term that basically means anthropomorphization or adding human traits to an object or something that is not human in the first place.
So anthropomorphic thing to an object or something that's not human. So there's anthropomorphic animals, and then there's jajinkas, which is just anthropomorphic traits added onto something. So what exactly is the difference?
Well, Bao's not a furry and doesn't have fur, so.
That's not what. That's not. No.
Listen, Your Honor.
The fur isn't the question.
Oh, I guess I'm confused then.
I would
Your
just like
Honor.
to know what the difference is if it is being used as the witness's testimonial defense.
Because I'm based off of the 52 hertz whale. I am a humanized version of the 52 hertz whale.
And is a whale not an animal?
A whale is an animal, but I am just the human form of the animal.
Do whales have boobs?
That's right. Don't remember.
And as you saw, Your Honor, with my client talking about
C cup, by the way.
anamorphs and to put obviously knows quite a lot about it. And their defining statement, which I'll ask again: do you believe Bao is a furry?
Does Freddy Fazbear count?
I know where you're going with this, but you were there, and I know it means a lot that you met with FNAF, so it means near and dear to you. I would say a fursuit of Freddy Fazbear.
This is taking a long time for a simple question of asking whether or not Bao is a furry. I feel like there's a lot of hesitation from the witness.
So,
That's
witness,
something
are
he
you
should decide. That's what the judge is here to decide.
Are you stating as the witness that Bao is a Gajinka?
I think so, yeah. I mean, unless I'm misunderstanding the terms itself.
Bazinga.
Okay, defendant, would you claim yourself that you are a Gajinka?
Bazinga.
Honestly, bro, I've been lost with the anamorphs and all of this anamorphic thing. I'm just trying to get down and asking her. She knows her stuff, and if she thinks Bao, she has a long friendship. If she thinks Bao's a furry or not.
Bao, do you think you're a Gajinka?
Your Honor, I don't think.
No, not this.
I rest my case. Thank you.
Do you
Your Honor, they're avoiding
know you're a
questions.
Gajinka? You don't think?
I don't think.
So you're unaware of what you actually are?
I'm completely unaware.
I can answer that for you. You're a furry, Bao.
That's a mean thing to say, and that's something only the judge should be able to decide.
Correct.
Thank
So
you.
are we giving our closing statements?
I think it's time for that.
Let's do it. It's time. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Joel, please say any closing statements you would have as the prosecution.
Your Honor, there's been a lot happening in this trial. Nags explaining to us and reading to us a lot about furries and yiffing. Me talking about knots. There's been a lot that's happened. But in the course of all of this, I have not heard a single proper defense from the defense besides saying it's for content. And even now, they're falling at the crumbs trying to figure out a way to get an answer out of the witness to say if Bao is a furry or not. And they have not answered, and neither has Bao answered the question. None of them have said no and or yes.
No.
Bao, please. Please stop badgering.
Not only that,
while
but we
the
have
closing
had
statements were giving made.
We have had an overwhelming amount of evidence and pointing to the fact that Bao is a furry and shows a lot of thirst tweets, pictures, evidence. Everything that we've shown today is almost irrefutable. And the entire time, the only thing they've been able to say is it was the content, I was hacked, and it was the devil. Not only that, but the defense has been sleeping this entire time, which proves their lackadaisical minds.
I think it might be the head vent, affecting their fatigue levels. Hey, yo, defense, wake the fuck up. So, you good?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Now it's time for your side to. First, Mako, do you have any closing statements?
Just one.
Cry.
That
Oh my. Really, dude?
I just really hope.
We all just heard him tell her to cry.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! I'm fucking talking! Excuse me. Sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I just get really emotional.
It's okay. It's okay. I understand how you feel.
I hope that someone puts this monster behind bars. We can't keep letting people like this run free in the world. And I just think everyone would feel a lot more secure knowing that someone like this was put away forever. Thank you so much.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll get her that justice.
Thank you. Now,
That's all, Your Honor.
Lawyer Nags, please say any closing statements you have.
Try to make this quick. Life,
Please
we
do.
need joy and happiness. Some of us work all day long, streaming to go to school, family, relationship, etc. Entertainment is what keeps us moving and setting aside either time for ourselves, friends, or loved ones. When we sit down and we watch a movie like Iron Man, we grab our popcorn, we huddle around the TV or the movie theater, and the movie is, a kind of, it's the place where we all can join. That, and with Robert Downey Jr., is he Iron Man? Is he actually Iron Man? The Twitch chat's going to say yes. The Twitch chat's going to be like, he's real to me, man. But in the real world, no, he's not. Do we expect all actors, murderers, serial killers, ghosts in these at all to be those actual things? Or are they for us to smile, laugh, and have a few scares? Job of an entertainer and a content creator is to make their viewers laugh and to take us away from the stresses of everyday life. It's not to have us dictate their personality off screen based on their character role. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Bao, are you awake? Bao? Yo, wake the fuck up or you're going to prison. All right, thank you. Would you please give us a closing statement?
Your Honor, today I have experienced the complete desecration of my personality, who I am, and I've had to do this live. And even if it is proven that Mako is straight capping, I think
You whore.
It's okay. Just let her talk. She's gonna bring herself down.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I think my reputation has faced incredible amounts of damage, but I still wish the best for the prosecution. And once again, I'm here to prove that I am the bigger person, and I am not a furry. I am just a humble content creator, and I'm just here to make you smile. And I will say and do anything to make sure that you smile, even if I don't actually mean it. Thank you.
Heck yeah, Bao.
Wah, wah.
Thank you.
Well said, Bao. Well said.
Now, court will take a temporary break as we have the jury discern their verdict. Oh, give me one moment to please consult with them. All right, so they figured it the fuck out.
That was fast.
Yeah, no, they had their mind made up like halfway through the case, but hey, we have to go through the whole proceedings. So, based on the evidence of both sides, a good fight put up by the defense and the prosecution, we have come to the collective conclusion as the jury that Bao is guilty of being a furry.
Oh my god!
Or you fucking knotted whore.
Nags,
You fucking knotted little nipple. Yeah, I bet you like take the fucking knot. You
crazy.
I'm gonna take a shit in my hand and throw it at you through these bars, you stupid bitch!
Bao, the court's over. You can say whatever you want. You could, whatever you'd like. Go for it. It's over.
Nags, Nags,
go
it
for
was a
it.
good try, buddy. You
That was
did
awesome.
awesome.
That was a lot. That was a fucking blast. Holy shit. That was awesome.
Low key, if you would have pressed, I was hoping you would do this because then I low key wanted the defense to win because I was like, damn, y'all have it rough. But if you would have pressed Mako on her not remembering the witness account, you 100% could have turned the tide.
I was when
you did
we
not
had
do
that
it at all.
portion.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
'cause there was a
allow
lot
it. Are you
going
kidding me?
But no, that was actually that was
Nags, you did a great job, man. That was close.
that was just a lot of fun. I love shit like that.
Yeah.
Improv and yo, you're a crazy good judge. Holy shit. Holy, I was genuinely actually amazed. You were a really fucking good judge.
He wouldn't let me badger as much. I was gonna go
Holy
super hard on
shit.
Bao.
And impartial. Impartial was actually going for both sides. It was well.
He
well
knew all
done.
the lingo, used it correctly.
Oh my god.
Thanks. I did an hour worth of research and watched Judge Judy and Bo does true crime.
That is
So I don't know.
actually insane. I knew I
Well,
picked the
Judge
perfect
Judy fixed you,
person.
man. It
Literally
works.
perfect. It was so good. You did a
It's
great
so
job as a
good.
judge, dude.
Oh my
That was
god.
awesome.
God, it was so close. It was such a close
Now
case.
we're matching.
Aww. This furry ass bitch just pulled out her
Nags, you want to get dinner? Let's leave.
Yo, we getting dinner, yo?
You want to
we
go
going
get
to
dinner, Nags?
Let's go get. Yo, you want to eat some
We can
cheese,
leave
bro?
this shit.
Let's go get
Witnesses, y'all want dinner? Let Mako and Bao just have fun or whatever. Let's go. Fuck it.
I know what I'm eating for dinner.
Pizza party! Pizza party!
pizza.
Can I get
That was
the-
awesome.
someone
cheese
could-
pizza.
If I could have the keys, if you could pass that over.
No,
over
we can
my
leave
way,
Bao in there.
that'd be-
Come on, all, let's
You're
go.
in jail.
No.
Pizza party.
All right, let's go.
Come on, guys. That's absolutely funny. All right.
Yep,
All right.
yep,
Thank you,
yep,
everybody,
yep.
for coming.
Thank you.
I
Thank
really
you so much.
appreciate
You,
it.
Bao.
It was
I know this
hilarious,
was a
guys.
stupid
Thank you.
stream idea,
So
but
fun.
you guys absolutely killed it. I'm so proud of everybody, and thank you everybody, all the witnesses that came and stayed the entire duration. I'm so sorry. Yep.
It was
Thank you.
fun.
And thank you for
Having us.
digging up
tried our best.
literally 20-year-old receipts to desecrate me further. I was not expecting that, but thank you.
I felt bad.
Oh,
We
God.
had so much evidence that the prosecution, I just kept
couldn't-
talking. There was so
couldn't
much.
even pull it up
Also,
in time.
yeah, Joel,
Y'all
sorry
kept
about that.
spamming so much shit.
No, you're good.
Nope, it's fine. I understand. Quinn, thank you so much. Huge shout out to you. You just
you.
absolutely killed it. I'm so glad that I picked the perfect judge for this. Also, be sure to check out his debut. It's coming soon.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That
We
was
will
so
be
much fun,
there.
everyone.
Thank you,
Thank
Joel.
That was awesome.
Let's go.
I actually was gonna have Joel be my lawyer, but he switched on me for some unknown
Thank
reason.
God.
Listen, okay, there
Join
was
the
a known
women's
reason. I just thought Nags looked better being the good guy of the story, the defendant. I'm more of somebody who's the villain. I could definitely fucking go at somebody more than trying to defend a lost
I
cause.
think the villain was actually everyone who pulled up those fucking receipts about me for the past 4 hours. That was, I'll remember
You're
this.
the villain for submitting us to that.
What?
You tried stuffing me out.
What are you talking about? What?
You're the fucking villain.
No, I'm not.
You tried stuffing me out,
Not
though.
this shit again.
Your Honor, I'd like to object. I think we should have a pizza party.
Yo,
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Pizza.
And
Mr.
we can
Joel,
have
can I throw
like
peanuts
some.
in the cage?
Let's do it.
Yippee.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
throw
Can we throw
peanuts at
peanuts
Bao
at the
Can I throw
cage?
peanuts in the cage, please?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
provide complimentary peanuts.
All
I've
right.
been chowing down on peanuts this whole time. I want to throw the shells
she
in
is
the
a
bin.
furry. She might be into,
Do you think-
being viewed like a zoo animal.
Do you
I
think
wanna
she
go read
has a
that article
dog bed
now.
in there and everything?
Can we give Bao her dog bed so she feels at home?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and maybe
yeah,
a
yeah.
leash.
I
and-
think that
and
would
a
be
collar.
Bro,
Really
guys, it's
now.
for her
They're so
back.
clean.
It's for her back.
For my bag.
Thanks. You've already lost the case, bro. You don't need to keep it up.
All right, I don't know what the fuck she's
My
doing with
pudding,
that. I have
my
no fucking
pudding.
idea.
My
No
pudding.
fucking
My
idea.
pudding.
Max, what are your true thoughts here? How does that feel?
I'm not going to disclose anything until I get paid for my lawyer fees.
Dude, chat, make sure to pay me, guys. I'm expecting my payment from chat soon.
That was so much fun. That was awesome.
That was incredible. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
I could not have done this without all of you. Please give a huge shout out to everyone that came and actually brought evidence. I am so surprised that you guys did not just wing it. You guys actually came prepared, unlike me. So thank you so much. All right, you guys can get out of here. I've taken enough time from you all, but I love you guys. Thank you. You guys
Much
really
love. Take care, everyone. Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Pizza party!
Pizza party.
Pizza party.
See you later, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.